solution. That's why we're here, to help you get back out there. Good Feet arch supports from the Good Feet store are designed to alleviate, even eliminate, foot, knee, hip, and back pain. Plus, provide improved balance, more comfort, and, well, a better life. Let us show you how we can help turn your pain into possibilities with a free fitting at the Good Feet store. You'll be personally fit by an arch support specialist, and you'll walk around, see how they feel. Then you decide if they're right for you before you buy. With over 200 stores, there's likely one just a hop, skip, and a you-know-what from you. Find yours at goodfeet.com.
Stop by any of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota today, or visit us at goodfeet.com.
When you're injured on the job, you need more than just a workers' comp lawyer. When you need a fighter, you need us. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, for the people. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
That's the buzzer. And on Hard Rock Bet, buzzer beaters mean bonus bets. Every time a team you bet to win or cover hits a game-winning buzzer beater, you score a $25 bonus bet. An extra $25 on top of your winnings. Just opt in and bet $5 on any team. As many teams as you want all tourney. Win bonus bets at the buzzer. Only on Hard Rock Bet.
Payable in bonus bets, not a cash offer. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
Hey, it's John Senning. With March basketball heating up, there's no better place to catch the games than Walk-Ons Sports Beastro. We were there a couple weeks ago. It's an unbelievable spot. Whether it's a post-game celebration, drinks with the crew, or an easy weeknight dinner, they've got you covered. You can catch all the college basketball madness at Walk-Ons with great beer specials while you cheer on your favorite teams. And during tournament season, don't miss the Courtside Comeback Challenge, running March 15th through April 6th. Pick up your Courtside Comeback card in restaurant, earn a stamp with each visit, and once you collect 5, you'll be entered at a chance to win a pair of custom Nike shoes. It's the perfect reason to keep on coming back for more hoops, food, and fun. Walk-Ons, where every fan feels like a winner.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now, there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team. Build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. And you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
I remember brushing my hair and looking down and thinking, oh my gosh, do I have any hair left?
I used to look at women with thick, beautiful hair and think, why doesn't my hair look like that?
My thinning hair is making me feel so old.
If you want thick, healthy, gorgeous hair, then you need hair volume from New Nordic. With clinically proven ingredients like apple extract, biotin, and millet, Hair Volume nourishes your hair follicles to promote thicker, healthier-looking hair. Say goodbye to shedding, thin, and dull hair, and hello to thick, healthy hair with Hair Volume.
Since taking Hair Volume, the shedding has all but stopped.
Now, instead of being jealous of other women's hair, I have friends who are jealous of mine.
My hairdresser couldn't believe the difference in my hair. Now she's using Hair Volume too.
Available as a tablet or delicious gummy, Hair Volume is available online at Amazon and NewNordicUSA.com, or find Hair Volume in the hair care aisle at your local CVS.
If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
My name is Drew. Pronounced with the hook.
It's in your face with Drew Garabo.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
I'm going out there for myself. But I get nowhere unless the team wins.
Team. Live from the 102.5 The Bone Studios in St. Petersburg, Florida. It's Drew Garabo, live.
I think he's saying there where he's like shaka.
Shaka Khan? Shaka Khan?
No. That's I Feel For You by Shaka Khan.
Oh, okay.
I hate that in songs when there's like something being repeated. I almost want to say it's like satanic masking, like subliminal stuff.
Right.
Because listen to what he, you can hear someone saying like shaka. Chocolate.
I can't tell.
Shaka Zulu.
Shaka Khan.
You know what other song? Oh, by the way, he's Maurice and I'm Drew. Welcome to Drew Garabo Live, the only show dumb enough to focus attention on stuff like this. Thank you to Sending Show, JP, Johnny B. and Joj, Mike Out the Show for setting us up today. Stick around after our show for the replay of this morning's Mike Out the Show. It'll make you feel like you're in a time warp sometimes. I'll start up my car to get out of here, and all of a sudden I'll hear, I'm about to whoop somebody's ass. And I'm like, is it 5:59 in the morning? What is happening? You know what other song? I have no idea what they're saying in something like that. And I challenge anyone to tell me what the hell is being said on Smashing Pumpkins 1979. Where he goes, ooh, blah, blah. There's something being said there, right? He goes, ooh.
Yeah.
Takedown, shakedown. What is being said?
He's got an effect on his voice.
Yeah. But what the hell are these? Hail Satan?
Why is it always got to be Hail Satan?
I just think these rock and rollers want us to believe in the Dark Lord. Already a great song, and then when they used it in Clerks 2, if you remember, which is a very underrated sequel by Kevin Smith, when Binky and whatever the hell his name is are driving around Red Hook, New Jersey, and they're playing this in a nostalgic kind of way. It's pretty awesome.
That's a wistful kind of melody that is perfect for nostalgia.
Very much so. Oh, and we lost a yacht rocker today. I should have probably started the show with this little jam right here because we lost the keyboard player.
Oh, no.
For the band Ambrosia. They had some great hits in the 1980s, and this is certainly one of them.
Hits? Plural?
Yes.
I remember this one, the biggest part of me.
Okay, well, do you also remember You're the Only Woman? You're the only woman I've been dreaming of. How about How Much I Feel?
That's how much I feel.
See?
Okay, all right.
It's plural.
All right.
How long has this been going on?
They did How Long Has This Been Going On?
Come on, man.
That's a sad song, brother.
Very sad. It's about like catching somebody cheating, right?
Yeah. And then wondering how long it's been going on.
Oh, damn.
We've all been there.
You don't want to know, really.
Yeah, you do. I do. Goddamn right I do.
Well, you want to know how long you've been successfully duped?
Yes. I want to know how angry I should be. Come on, man.
You've been betrayed. Your level of anger should be right where it is, no matter how long it's been going on.
Every detail.
How long has this been going?
I never really looked at these lyrics.
Yeah, that's definitely what it is.
Well, your friends and their fancy persuasion don't admit that it's part of a scheme. But I can't help but have my suspicions because I ain't quite as dumb as I seem.
That makes them seem kind of dumb.
Yeah, you're dumb, dude. They had that signature sound. It's almost like a Supertramp keyboardy kind of sound.
No.
I know they're not Supertramp. I know that's your fave.
But I'll say this. Ambrosia had some hits.
Thank you. It's my only point. If you'd like to chat in the YouTube chat, we welcome you to do so. Just go to youtube.com, find 1025 The Bone. The little live sign should be blinking. Just click on it, and then all of a sudden, boom, you got people you're talking to in the YouTube chat. You'll know right away who you should block. There are just some real dildos in there. I'm not going to lie, okay? 90% really nice people, 5% undetermined, and 5% scum of the earth. I think those are pretty good odds. You could go to any shopping mall on a weekend and not run into odds that great. I was thinking about this yesterday when we were talking about the new trend of teenage meetups. Like, because, a lot of kids got in trouble in the Brandon area. They're doing these TikTok takeovers.
Oh, yeah.
Where if you and I were kids and there was social media, you and I would absolutely be involved in these TikTok takeovers. Hey, we're all going to meet at the arcade, Aladdin's Castle, this week, and there are going to be hundreds of us, and they can't stop us.
I'd like to say that I wouldn't be a part of something so ridiculous,
Please.
But I had to remember that when I was about 16, 17, there was like a group of 4 of us, and we do something called the Sizzling, where we'd be walking through the mall, and then all of a sudden we'd all fall down and lay on our backs and sizzle like bacon. Hand to God, Drew. That's a true story. The Sizzling.
Man, that's on another level. We did the Chinese fire drill, of course. You'd get to a red light, and everybody gets out and gets into a different... I don't know why that's a Chinese fire drill, by the way. Like, it's probably racist, I would assume, but I have no... And then my buddy Mark Deutsch and I, he had his mom's burger mobile, this giant Buick station wagon.
Right.
And we would go through drive-thrus backwards. And this was before the days of like reverse cameras. So he would go through the drive-thru backwards. I would have to order because I'm in the passenger seat. And we'd roll up and I would pay and we'd get our food. And a couple of times he'd be like, we can't give you your food. We're like, why not? It's a vehicle. You got to give us our... Boy, did we do some dumb crap as teenagers.
What do they care if you come through backwards?
That's what I told him. I'm like, look, we're paying customers. God, did we just do some dumb crap as teenagers?
Most of it involved automobiles, too. That's why a lot of us didn't make it.
That is they pour one out for the fallen. If you'd like to join us by phone, old school style, 800-771-1025. That is 800-771-1025. I say the numbers quite frequently in hopes that you will pick it up and then use that number to call us. When you do call, please know it's a very awkward process. We don't have someone there to gently prepare you to be on the radio. So as soon as you hit that last digit, which I believe is a 5, and you hear the phone ringing, just be prepared. You could go on the radio right away. Best case scenario, you'll hear a boop, and then you'll be put on hold, and another boop, and we will welcome you to the air. Worst case scenario, you hear a boop, and then you're on the radio, and I'm cursing at you. That's a worst case scenario. Good afternoon. You got 2 boops. Who are you?
Fred Brick.
What?
Fred Brick.
Okay, what can we do for you?
Hey, the song "How Long" is about the bandmate stepping out on his band.
What?
And playing in another band?
That can't be true.
Yes, that's true.
What
Look
other?
it up, Drew.
What other band?
Drew, I've been listening to you since the 90s, brother.
Thank you. I really appreciate
Peace
that.
out.
Well, can I look it up while you're on the phone with me so I can prove you right or wrong?
Yes, sir. Go right ahead.
All right. How long has this been going on? Ambrosia, meaning. Stand by.
I'd be very surprised if this is about a band member.
By the way, sir, just out of curiosity, what is your favorite of the non-lettuce salads? Because ambrosia, we all know, is a fruit salad with like a plain yogurt, I think, or a sour cream, or with some orange slices, perhaps a coconut, a grape or two. Do you like a macaroni salad? Do you like a potato salad? What do you like, sir?
I'm not too picky, Drew.
All right, sir. How long has this been going on? Is a song by the band Ace. So that is, that is not even by Ambrosia, which is so interesting. Wait a minute. Yeah, that song is not by Ambrosia. How long has this been going on?
Wait, it's not?
No, no, that's Ace. I don't know why it ended up on Ambrosia's page. Hold on one second.
Oh.
How did this end up in How Much I Feel? How long has this been going on? Only 9 million views. Ambrosia, hard to find classics. But it says Ace, and it's written by singer Paul Carrick about their bassist, Terry Cummer, secretly playing with another band, despite sounding like a breakup song, Maurice.
Wow.
It refers to the betrayal of a bandmate working elsewhere. Sir, you are 1,000% correct. We were wrong. You are right. And I thank you so much, not only for the years of support, but for setting us straight. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Drew. And by the way, I'm a classic rock guy anyway. I don't know how I knew that.
Well, I'm glad you did, my man. That would be classic rock. When you say you're a classic rock guy, do you embrace the newer classic rock? In other words, Pearl Jam, Nirvana, these bands are now considered classic rock. Do you accept that?
I like a little Alice in Chains.
All right. Well, I think they're classic rock now. I think Alice in Chains technically would be classic rock.
Yeah, but I'm mostly like a Southern rock guy, you know.
Okay.
And, I love Led Zeppelin too.
All right. They're not exactly Southern rock, maybe Southern London. But thank you very much. It's been a pleasure speaking with you. I hope you'll call again. Is this the first time you've called after listening to me since the 1990s?
Yes, sir. I've never called till today.
Man, I'm glad you did. I'm glad that that Maurice and I had the misinterpretation of a song that inspired you to call.
I got to be honest with you, Drew.
Yeah.
This guy has angered me because now I think the song is dumb.
Yeah, I used to like it. Now I think the guy's a pussy. Get over it.
Bassist wants to have a second gig, and you get all assed out.
Right, let him.
It's a dumb song.
Like, did Dennis DeYoung write a song like that when Tommy Shaw played with Damn Yankees?
Right?
No, he did not. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Out of the band by then.
You're welcome, Drew.
Thank you. What do you mean?
Dennis DeYoung was gone by then.
By the time Damn Yankees came out?
Yeah, Mr. Mr.
Kilroy was here.
Yeah, that killed the band.
So Kilroy was here, had to be like 82.
Ooh, 82, 83, yeah.
Yeah, and then
Damn Yankees.
Damn Yankees was like 85, 86.
Yeah.
Maybe even later. Actually, I want to say 89, 90.
You might be right because it was out of the ashes of a Night Ranger, too.
Oh, yeah, there were two Night Rangers dudes in that band.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Damn Yankees had the two Night Ranger dudes, Ted Nugent and Tommy Shaw.
Tommy Shaw, correct.
Dennis DeYoung, after Styx broke up, had a solo career where he had that song Desert Moon, which is like his only song.
He had one, yeah. Same as Foreigner Cat. What's his face?
Lou Gramm, Midnight Blue.
Midnight Blue.
And then that's it.
That's it.
It's so weird that you're with a band that's so successful, you go out on your own, and you've got enough material for one song. Dennis DeYoung's Spotify is Desert Moon Live, Babe Live, Best of Times Live, Don't Let It End Live. So it's all Styx songs.
It ended.
Desert Moon was a fine damn song.
Really?
No. I enjoyed it in the 80s, though. Hello there. Welcome to Drew Garabo Live. My name is Drew. He's Maurice. Who are you?
Hey, Drew. Hey, Mo. Hey,
Hi.
This is Shane.
Hi, Shane.
Hey, you guys are still, I want to know if you guys are still trying to figure out the beginning of the Gorilla song.
Yeah, where he's going like shaka, shaka, shaka.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think I know what he's saying, but I didn't look it up.
All right.
But can I tell you what I think he says? So I think he says, wish I could, and then I could again. So it's wish I could, wish I could feel good.
Oh, he's saying wish I could feel good. Oh, Feel Good Inc. I wonder if he is if he's saying wish I could. All right, let's see here.
I mean, that's how I listen to it. I mean, that's how I hear it in my head.
Because here on the Spotify, where it gives the lyrics, sometimes correct, sometimes not, it says shabada, feel good.
Okay.
Shabada. But I like your wish I could.
Okay.
A lot better. Thank you, man. Appreciate that very much.
All right.
Yeah, I'm hearing that too now.
Yeah, I'm hearing shabada, shabadoo quinones. Hey, good afternoon. Happy Tuesday and welcome to Drew Garabo Live. Who might you be?
Hey, it's Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Welcome back, Mo. Glad you're feeling better.
Thanks, sir.
Hey, we're talking about crazy things we did before social media. Can I bring that up, or are we still talking about, like, crazy lyrics?
Well, I mean, this is Drew Garabo Live, baby. We can go anywhere, anytime, man.
Fluid, baby.
Yeah,
Fluid.
Yeah.
Okay. Old school, back when there was no Facebook or anything like that, me and my buddies in college, we would, whether or not alcohol was involved is still questioned at this point, but we knew these girls that lived in this apartment complex. It was like one of those 3 or 4 stories, and they all had the balconies. And on a dare, we climbed up the outside of their balconies all the way up to the 4th floor, took all of their patio furniture and moved it down to the 3rd floor, and then called them and said, "Where's your furniture?"
Crazy, man. Just crazy. One of my favorite things to do as a teenager was just to cruise International Drive in Orlando, just to drive up and down in the Suzuki Samurai. Maybe my dad would let me take his Trans Am every once in a while and just drive for hours at a time. Now, if gas prices what they are, I don't think we could probably swing that. This is when gas is like $1 a gallon.
Oh, no.
But man, just to when they would have the National Cheerleading Convention on International Drive, we're like 18, 19 years old, and every high school cheerleading team in the entire country comes to Orlando to compete out at SeaWorld.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God, dude. And they're like, a lot of them are wearing their cheerleading outfits.
Cheerapalooza.
Oh, it just doesn't get much better than that. Those are the good times. The best of times, if you will. Shaka, shaka. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
This is Rick from Palmetto. How you guys doing today?
Very well, Richard. How are you?
I'm doing well. Mo, I'm glad to see that you stuck it out with TSA. Happy for you.
Thank you, sir. I don't know how happy I am, but thank you.
I've got a question, and I may get verbally bashed, but you two are music savants.
We are.
What is the problem with Nickelback?
Well, there's no problem with Nickelback.
A lot of people hate them.
Well, they don't really, though. It became very cool.
Fashionable, if you will.
Yeah, to hate Nickelback. It became stylish. It was like a musical elitist, much like Maurice and myself. It was very fashionable to look down on the perceived populist rock and roll of Nickelback. The bottom line is there are way worse bands out there than Nickelback.
Not a lot,
but
oh, come on.
I don't hate Nickelback.
No.
I did until I watched that documentary on either Showtime or Home Box Office or whatever.
I watched the same, and you walk away with a lot of respect for the band.
You have to.
Yeah.
Like, these are just earnest dudes who love making music. They are Canadian, but don't hold that against them.
I do.
Me too. But they just made catchy songs that sold millions. And the backlash, not that this should sway anyone, it certainly swayed me, the backlash really hurt their feelings.
Yeah.
Like, they were going back to their hometown, and people are like, Nickelback sucks. Sorry, but if you put this on at any party.
Never made it as a wise man. I couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing. Tired of living like a blind man. I'm sick aside without a sense of feeling. And this is how you remind me. This is how you remind me of what I really am. This is how you remind me of what I really am. It's not like you say sorry. I was waiting.
This is not a bad song.
Middle of the road, rock and roll.
That's it.
Yeah.
Over-processed,
I do remember there was about 2 to 4 years where I was trashing Nickelback because of that line, tired of living like a black man.
Oh, yeah.
Did not like that.
No, it's not, though. Blind man.
Oh, wait, it is? It's blind? It is not. It's black man.
No, now, see, you're making it's blind man. Did you really think it was black man?
Yes. It's not tired of living like a black man?
Why in the world would the lyric tired of looking like a black living like a black man?
I thought he was saying he was tired of like struggling because we struggle. We represent the struggle, and that's what I thought he was saying. I'm tired of struggling. You sure it's Blind Man?
I'm looking at it right now.
Okay.
You heard Tired of Living Like a Black Man. I think they would have gotten canceled.
Up until this very moment, I always thought that lyric was, and I know I'm not the only person that thought it was Tired of Living Like a Black Man.
You most certainly are. Hold on one second.
I got to hear this.
Never made it as a wise man. I couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing. Tired of living like a blind man.
I mean, now I hear it, but
now you hear it. You should have heard it before. You thought all these years that Chad Kroeger said "tired of living like a black man,"
and I would say this to myself when I go, "Wow, that's a ballsy lyric."
Yeah, that is a bold move. That would be a very bold move.
That's hilarious.
You really thought?
No, a hand to God. I always thought that lyric was "tired of living like a black man."
Like I get it. Like struggling, that would make sense.
Couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing. Tired of living like a blind man.
I mean, I could see now where you would think that.
Yeah. Maybe that's why they suck, because he mumbled so much.
Maybe he should articulate more. I love the lyric. My favorite Nickelback lyric in the world. Billy Gibbons from ZZ Top.
For fans of Anne Lamott and Glennon Doyle.
I'm not paying for Spotify Premium.
Let me give you $20.
I am not accepting donations to buy it. I am not accepting anyone's gift subscriptions, which they've tried to send me. I will not pay for another streaming music device. I pay for Apple Music.
Put it on the Drew Garabo Live account.
I can't do it. If I use my Apple Music at work, it affects my algorithm, and then I get all this stupid, like I'd have Nickelback. I'd be driving home tonight, and I'd be listening to my Apple Music, and it's like, oh, J. Rue the Damager, Wu-Tang Clan, all right, great, and Nickelback. I'd be like, why is this happening? But Billy Gibbons from ZZ Top sings these weird backup vocals for the song Rockstar, and he's like, tell me what you want. And he's like, a king-size tub, big enough for 10 plus me. He's like, so what do you need? Like, it's Billy Gibbons saying all these weird little things. Well, we probably spent 2 hours on the line, sign a couple of autographs so I can eat my meals for free, to which Billy Gibbons parenthetically says, I'll have the quesadilla. And we were wondering if he says, or on the house. Because on the house would make sense. He's a rock star, right?
Right.
Let me see if I can find it.
I wanna be a rock star. Hey, I wanna be a rock star. I wanna be great like Elvis without the tassels. Hire 8 bodyguards that love to beat up assholes. Sign a couple of autographs so I can eat my meals for free. I'm gonna dress my couple
saying ha-ha, or is he saying on the house? Because it'd be a better song if he was saying on the house.
So I can eat my meals for free. I'm gonna dress my...
Yeah. I'll have a quesadilla.
Yeah. Oh, way to really reach there. Oh, I can have my meals for free? Tell you what. Throw in one of them fancy quesadillas. Take them tortillas, right? Grill them, and then put meat and cheese inside. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, Drew. It's Rick from Englewood. How are you and Mo today?
Englewood, Rick. What's going on, bud?
Nothing, but I'm loving the show today. You guys talking about the lyrics on the radio.
Thank you.
I've got a bit of a confession to make.
All right. I'm no fool.
I am right there with Mo.
What, you thought that Chad Kroeger was saying, tired of living like a black man?
I swear on my life, that's what I thought he was saying.
I knew I wasn't the only one.
You people for all these years have been thinking that Chad Kroeger from Nickelback is saying in the first part of that song, tired of living like a black man.
See, it flows.
It does. It's heinously racially
Thank you,
insensitive.
sir. Thank
Chad
you.
Kroeger could not be any whiter. The guy couldn't live like a black man if he tried.
That's why I thought it was offensive, Drew.
All right, well, thank you, sir. I appreciate the call. I find it hard to believe. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How can I help you?
When you going to thank Trump, short stacks?
What are we supposed to thank him for?
He could go out and get his add to his Jim Beam collection.
Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How may I help you?
Hey, yo. I always thought he said blind man. I didn't hear black man. But in the Nickelback song Animals, I always thought he was, like, the first line is, I'm driving like I'm black. Just got my some.
Now, wait a minute. Well, he's saying I'm driving black on black. What does that even mean?
Exactly.
I'm driving black on black. Maybe this is why people hate Nickelback. They thought they were racist this whole time.
Yeah, pretty much.
Kicking out the jam. Super Tuesday. Nickelback. All the right reasons to the out. Here's Animals on 102.5 The Bone.
I'm driving black on black. Just got my license back.
Now, that one I can see you thinking he's saying I'm driving like I'm black.
Yeah.
I'm driving black on black.
Oh, yeah. That one I can totally see.
Yeah.
I'm driving like I'm black. I'm not getting out of the fast lane when there's white people behind me.
He was doing that stuff on purpose.
That's probably why people hate Nickelback. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Hey, this is Chris.
Hi.
How you doing?
Really well, thank you. And yourself?
I'm great. Hey, two things. Number one, I'm from there, but New Jersey Clerks was filmed in Red Bank.
Red Bank.
Near
Red
Sandy Hook, but it's Red Bank.
Okay, got
And
it.
only a person from Jersey would go out of their way to correct that.
Well, I'm glad
and number
you did.
two,
Thank you, yes.
Yeah, I know. And in terms of improving your listening experience with Nickelback, Drew, you're from the Orlando area, right?
Maybe.
You ever heard of a band called Fame on Fire?
Who?
Fame on Fire?
No.
Fame on Fire takes songs like Nickelback and all sorts of stuff, and they turn them into pop punk songs. And they started in Orlando. Check out Fame on Fire. You'll really like them.
All right, geez, was your dad in the band or something, Ricky? It doesn't look like they do any covers. It just looks like they do crappy metal songs. I don't know what that guy's talking. Oh, 2020 covers. Okay, 2023 covers. All right, let's see. Roxanne. I'm sure this is by The Police. Mm-hmm. All right, let's hear Fame on Fire. Well, it curses.
Why you got to curse in Roxanne?
Right. Like, there's just no need. Yeah. Let me pick it halfway in. See if it curses again.
Oh, that's not the police. That's not
They
the
suck.
police, Roxanne.
They suck. Sorry if your dad's in the band, but they suck. Oh, here's their Mr. Brightside. Stand by. Ugh. Garbage. Nah. Puke. Fame on Fire's genre-defying and pushing the boundaries of rock, hip-hop, and heavy music.
What pushing the boundaries? That sounds like every other thing on the radio.
Yeah, there's no boundaries being pushed.
Come on, man.
They blow. Thank you, sir, though. I appreciate the call. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How can I help you? Sorry about your dad.
Yeah, well, I was just calling to see how you guys are doing, just to say hi.
Don't ever do that unless you hate this radio show, man.
No, on another note.
if you love this radio show, and I'm not saying you do, but if you love this radio show, prove it by never calling just to say hi and ask how we're doing. That is terrible radio.
I did have something else to talk. I did have something else to ask.
I bet it's worse than hi and how you doing, but go ahead.
No, I just I haven't been listening for a while. I was just curious with the TSA thing, if everything was all right with Bo. That was all. I wasn't listening for like a month. I was out of country.
Where were you?
So I was just wondering. Oh, I was in France.
What were you doing there? Getting gay?
Yeah. Well, hey, what state in France? Hey, I'm not gay,
say.
but $20 is $20, sir. No, but
what were you doing in France for a month?
Oh, vacationing, visiting old
I got an old military friend there that lives out that way.
For a month.
So I was catching up with him.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Damn, what a cool life to be able to go to France for a month. I wanted to ask Maurice as well, so I'm glad you did. So did you get back pay yesterday, and are you going to get paid?
We got partial back pay. There's still a check that's outstanding, and we do not know if we will continue to be paid when the next payday comes because we are still under a shutdown. The TSA, it's still a shutdown. The Congress is 2 weeks out, as is the Senate. So for at least a conceivable 3 more weeks, we will be in shutdown mode.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
Man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad it's all working out, Mo, because it thinks that people's pay's got to be withheld over stupid stuff.
Yeah, the 2 checks that were doled out definitely was a lifesaver for a lot of people and certainly made things a little easier on my
And
me.
Tyler Perry handing out gift cards of $1,000.
Well, yeah, there's some. I got that in the Mo Better.
Oh, good.
Some things are going on with Medea.
Sir, did you hit the that famous museum in France while you're there? I can't think of the name of it.
Well, yeah. Why do I feel like this is set up?
It
the
is.
Lou?
I would love to put these nuts all over your French face, you French pansy.
Loser.
I would love to put these nuts all over your face. I was the French club president in my senior year of high school. I have no idea why. 800-771-1025. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How can I help you?
Hey, Drew, I had my Nickelback lyrics straight, but I thought Huey Lewis wanted a new truck for many years.
That was co-opted by many a car dealer, I'm sure Ford and Chevy alike, probably had a bidding war over Huey Lewis's, I want a new truck. One that does what it should. All right, 800-771-1025 is the number. We've had a lot of fun. Let's stop that immediately. Let's get with the serious stuff. Just kidding. We got to talk about this Jaden Ivey kid because it's one thing to stand up for your faith and to espouse your biblical beliefs. You have every right to do that. Should you lose your job if it flies in the face of your progressive employer? I'm not so sure.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone. It's talk radio where we say what we want all day long. You know that crazy shit you think about all day, every day? Well, you may think it, but we say it. That is 102.5 The Bone. Real raw radio. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
In Pinellas, 66th Street North and South still closed. Earlier security incident around Bryan Dairy Road in Ulmerton. Off-ramp right lane block 275 north at exit 28, Gandy. Still off-ramp center lane blockage in Hillsborough, 75 north of Bruce B. Downs. Crash US 41 at Sims Road. Road blockage here with more congestion southbound. This is Eric with traffic.
Under state law, a business has a duty to keep you safe on their property. Our responsibility is to protect you when they don't. If you've had a slip and fall accident, call Farah and Farah. We're here to help you up. Tampa.
It's one thing to get great service before the sale, but what happens after the sale? If you get your windows from WeatherTight Windows, you can rest assured that you'll be taken care of throughout the entire process, even after installation. This is very important to WeatherTight Mike, and it's one of the things that really sets WeatherTight apart from other competitors. WeatherTight Mike holds his employees to the highest standards, just like the quality of his cookies.
WeatherTightWindows.com. WeatherTight Windows.
Mortgage rates have dropped, and the best news is they're expected to go down even more. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. If you've been thinking about buying a new home, now is the time. And with Third Federal's Buy Now, Refi Later program, you don't have to wait for rates to drop again. You get the guaranteed lowest rate now, and if rates drop later, even after you close, you can refinance to a lower rate for free. That's right, for free. And now with Third Federal's early rate lock, you can lock in the guaranteed lowest rate even before you find a house. So you'll always have the best rate. So don't wait. Call Third Federal today and lock in the guaranteed lowest rate.
Right now at Third Federal, lock in 6.09%, APR 6.12% on a 30-year fixed rate purchase mortgage and refinance later if rates go down for free. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3rd-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for buy now, refi later. Lowest rate guarantee and early rate lock at thirdfederal.com. Equal housing lender.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been diagnosed with mesothelioma, call us now. $30 billion was set aside for meso victims. And in most cases, your claim is settled out of court without a jury trial. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
My son was 20 years old when he was prescribed opioids. It took him 5 days to get addicted. I'm not supposed to be the one to go get his suit that I'm going to bury him in. My son overdosed at the age of 22 years old.
If you're struggling with prescription opioids, there is hope. Recovery is possible. Contact Central Florida Behavioral Health Network at cfbhn.org. Central Florida Behavioral Health Network is a managing entity contracted with the Department of Children and Families.
Ever wonder what it's like behind the counter at those big corporate jewelry stores? Max Woodson knows, and it wasn't pretty.
It's hard to do what's best for the customer when you're given a strict outline on the profit you need to make, the dollars you need to make, the goals you need to hit, the commissions you have to hit. It's really hard to do what's right for the customer.
That's why Max left the Wall Street-owned chains and joined International Diamond Center, a locally owned jeweler. At IDC, it's not about quotas, it's about you.
It's getting to know people, getting to talk to people, building relationships, something that's important to me. It's what I love the most.
At IDC, Max can focus on what matters, doing right by customers, even if it means less profit.
I have a scenario where I have a customer that I can do the right thing for, even if it maybe makes us less money at times, and we make it happen.
That freedom means better quality diamonds, fair prices, full transparency, and honest service.
We have freedom. We're allowed to be creative, do what's best, and they really support that, and that means a lot.
International Diamond Center, where you're a family, not a sales target. Visit us in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota for diamonds with integrity.
Ready to dance? Right now on Hard Rock Bet, new customers get paid double winnings on your first 10 bets. And we'll keep you dancing all tourney with 2 profit boosts for every day of hoops. That's right. All customers can get a parlay profit boost and a live bet profit boost from now till they cut down the nets. Double winnings, daily dancing boosts, only on Hard Rock Bet.
Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
Spring cleaning isn't just for your house, it's for your life. If your job is getting old, it's time to clear the clutter and spring into IT. Go to My Computer Career.
My Computer Career helped me get the skills and certifications I needed to start a new life as an IT professional in months, not years.
Earn the certifications that top employers are looking for right now. Visit mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation to see if it's time to spring into IT. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
A world of taste awaits at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay during the Food, Wine, and Garden Festival. Guests can sip and savor their way through flavorful eats and treats while enjoying 20 live concert performances, all included with park admission. The Food, Wine, and Garden Festival returns Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays now through May 10th, 2026.
Being in a crash, don't let the system scare you. We make it simple. Farah and Farah.
Tampa.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Toyota.com. I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. Any showers or thunder showers ending tonight, otherwise partly cloudy and mild, lows in the upper 60s. Coming up on Wednesday, mix of sun and clouds, hot and kind of humid, high temperatures approaching 90 inland, and a few cooling afternoon showers.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio, sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
There's no need to worry about misconstruing the song lyrics here because you can't understand a damn word that Mr. Zombie is saying. What's Rob Zombie's real name? You know off the top of your head?
Rob Zombie? No, I do not, sir.
Me either. I'm pretty good at knowing a lot of rock and roll stars' real names.
Same.
Rob Zombie, I have no idea.
Thaddeus?
That's Titus O'Neil, who had a great charity weekend where I got to play golf with Dr. J yesterday. That was pretty cool. Julius Irving.
Yeah. Is he as tall as he?
He is a tall gentleman.
Oh, yeah.
It's evolved very well for a man in his 70s, and was very patient with my questions and observations about the 1970s and 80s NBA versus today's NBA.
You didn't bore his ear off talking
come
about.
on.
Oh, man.
Robert Bartlett Cummings. Bartleh is his middle name.
Bartlett?
Bartlett.
Huh.
There's a video that explains how Robert Cummings became known as Rob Zombie. Why that video exists, I have no idea. But it does exist. Stand by, and we'll all learn something new together.
It's also Halloween 2023. Some of the biggest videos on my channel that I've done in the last year or so are the Before They Were videos I've done on Steel Panther, Buckethead, John 5, and a few others. You guys...
Buckethead's a weird dude,
yeah,
man.
Yeah.
That is a strange-ass guy. There are no photographs of him without the bucket on his head. So you could have walked by, but I think he might be a black dude.
You really want to choose a brand or a gimmick real carefully and think about how comfortable it's going to be and how stupid you may end up looking.
Well, I believe, I could be absolutely wrong on this one, but Buckethead, who famously wears a Kentucky Fried Chicken bucket upside down on his head so you don't know who he is and shreds a guitar, I want to say either he grew up on a chicken farm or he wears that to protest the cruelty of the chicken trade and how poorly they treat the chickens. Why
don't I just wear a T-shirt?
Does Buckethead it says why does Buckethead wear a mask? He doesn't wear a mask. He wears a bucket on his head.
In the title.
All right, Brian Carroll wears a KFC bucket and a plain white mask primarily to hide his extreme shyness and social anxiety, allowing him to perform comfortably behind a persona.
What's his name?
You need Brian Carroll.
No, that's not a black.
The persona is larger. Oh, the persona is part of a larger fictional narrative about being raised by chickens and wishing to protect them, often represented by the bucket. But that bucket don't protect chickens. That bucket serves up delicious fried chickens.
Understand something. By the time they in the bucket, all hope is gone.
It's weird because Nickelback's lyric was initially tired of living like a black man with the KFC bucket upside down on my head.
Now that's racist.
Really weird. Before we get into this next topic, I just want to send a quick shout out. First of all, shout out to Dom from Supervillains who joined us yesterday. If you want to go to that show, I'll have a pair of tickets every day to give away to the Supervillains Friday night at Janice Live, a phenomenal band. Secondly, I want to thank a very big Bone fam member named Randy. A lot of you might know her. She's going on the Calta cruise. She went last year. She supports all the shows here. She and Doug came to the Beach Bash. They are great people, just salt of the earth, super nice. They get along with everybody. I had an idea like about a month ago. I volunteer 2 mornings a week at a goat farm. They have a cat sanctuary, Charlie's Kitten Rescue. And I go in and I scoop poop, feed the new kittens, try to get them adopted by my social media, etc. And in doing so, we have about 17 working cats on the farm. And by working cats, I mean they walk all around. They rid the property of varmints, etc. And I had the idea that the barn cats did not look and smell as fresh as they could. So I was like, I wonder how they would react to a pet groomer showing up. And I knew that Randy, or Randizzle, as a lot of you may know her, I knew that she had a pet grooming service. So I hit her up and I said, hey, what would you think about bringing your mobile pet grooming down to the farm and we give my barn cat buddies like a little spruce up. These are cats that ranging from like 3 years old up to probably 16 years old that have never had a bath in their life, that have never been brushed in their life because they're working cats. Well, she showed up at 9 o'clock this morning. When I tell you that she turned these, I don't want to say mean things about my barn cat crew. I will just say they got beautified. And Randy, you did a spectacular job. These barn cats look great now. They smell great now. If you look at my social media, either Drew Garabo on Instagram or the Facebook page, Drew Garabo Live, you will see the process, how beautiful they look now. And she took Pam's dog. Pam is the, I think she's a septuagenarian, if I'm not mistaken, meaning 70s, owner of the farm, does it all pretty much by herself with volunteers. She took Pam's dog and turned it from beauty, from a beast into beauty. This dog looks unfamiliar. And thank you so much, Randy, for helping me beautify these animals. And if you'd like to adopt a cat, please hit me up. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Hey, it's Craig. How you doing,
Greg,
Drew?
what's up,
Glad
dude?
You're feeling better, Mo. Hey, Brian was in with Paul Gilbert in Racer X.
Okay. I don't know what any of those words mean, Craig.
Just thought I would if you know Racer X and Paul Gilbert, who's one of the most shredding guitarists. Brian came out of the same band and they played together.
Did he wear a bucket on his head then or no?
No, no.
Brian.
Bucket,
Racer X. Racer X. Okay. I still have no idea what Thank you, though.
I've heard of Racer X, but I couldn't tell you anything.
Yeah, no, I have not, but I think it's Malcolm X's brother. No. Speaking of which, well, it's a terrible transition, but tomorrow, I know it's April Fool's Day, but we will be, and be forewarned, there will be pranks, not necessarily by us, but we're going to talk to Tupac Shakur's surviving brother, Mo Preem. And that should be a very interesting convo. I can't wait to talk to him about, growing up with Pac, theories about Pac being Machiavelli, etc. Thank you to Bill Owens for that one. Real treat as we get to speak to Mo Preem tomorrow. Our number is 800-771-1025. I am a champion of the LGBTQ plus community. I think that love is love, and I think any adult should be encouraged to love someone else. And as long as they are not harming anyone or involving children, I think it's none of your damn business.
Not at all.
And just let love rule, as Lenny told us. That said, I do understand that some who follow the Bible, the word of the Lord, etc., think that it is their job to act as the Lord and chastise those who experience a type of love that they feel is a sin. Now, I always thought Jesus was all about hate the sin, love the sinner. Certain people, however, seem to be okay with sitting in judgment of others based on who they love. Cool. 24-year-old kid, and that you're a kid at 24.
Sure.
Played for the Chicago Bulls. Name's Jaden Ivey. He's been injured most of the season. He's boarding an airplane, and he recorded a 34-minute tirade over being released by the team over his anti-LGBTQ plus comments. The NBA is very progressive. Like it or not, it's why a lot of people got turned off because the players started wearing Black Lives Matter jerseys and shirts, and there's a lot of social justice initiatives in the NBA more than any other sport. And you can love that, you can hate that. Doesn't affect me. I just like watching basketball like I've done since I was a kid. I could take or leave the social justice element of it. I do like when organizations take a stand for something I believe in, but I don't need that stuff to watch a good basketball game. However, Mr. Ivey came out against the LGBTQ community and said on a live stream, the world can proclaim LGBTQ, right? They proclaim Pride Month, and the NBA, they proclaim it. They show it to the world. They say, come join us for Pride Month to celebrate unrighteousness. They proclaim it on the billboards. They proclaim it in the streets, unrighteousness. And he's been using his platform on social media and his platform afforded to him as an NBA athlete to speak out not only against the LGBTQ community, but to speak out against Catholicism, despite the fact that this kid's mom works at Notre Dame, the Catholic university. And he wrote, Catholicism is a false religion. It is not the true doctrine of Christ. It does not lead to salvation in Jesus Christ. Man, none of us have the answers, right? Like, how do people get so blindly misguided that they think my way is the right way and everybody else is getting it wrong? That I'll never understand. 800-771-1025. I think if there's another team that needs his services, they will sign him. I don't know that he's doing himself any favors by being so vocal about it, but there's a part of me that respects it, even though I passionately disagree with what he's saying. I like people who will stand up for what they believe in, especially if it goes against what I believe in. That's what America's all about. Hello, who are you?
Hey, my name's Steve. How you doing?
Hey, Steve. Very well. Thank you. What's up, buddy?
So, real quick, I want to tell you, I'm so glad I found you guys. You guys are the best thing going on the radio. But
thank you.
You want to hear a quick Rob Zombie story?
Nothing would please me.
Or are you already past it?
Yeah, no, I would love to.
So I was up in northern Wisconsin by Redneckville. Walked into a place. They're doing country, slow-paced karaoke. I've never karaoke in my life. I put my head over my head and played Dracula. And the place just dropped dead. They didn't know what the hell to do with me. And the funny thing is, my wife said I was really good.
So, I'm sorry, the Rob Zombies. I'm just kind of confused. You got to help me out here. Thank you for the compliment. I'm trying to keep that in mind while I'm asking questions here.
Okay.
So you said you had a Rob Zombie story, and the Rob Zombie story is you doing karaoke.
You killing it
with
karaoke.
Your hand over your face while you're doing karaoke to Dracula by Rob Zombie.
And I've never done karaoke in my life.
Well, that's not.
That's
not a Rob Zombie story. That's a you singing karaoke story.
Okay, well, I thought you'd enjoy it.
I did. Please do not misconstrue this as me not enjoying it.
Yeah, the headline was just wrong.
I feel like, I feel like I was misled. Like you told me you had a Rob Zombie story, but really you had I did a White Zombie song, a karaoke story, but not that it's got nothing to do with Rob Zombie himself.
At least you guys were laughing.
But I don't think we laughed. I mean, I love you. I do. I'll tell you what, I got a great Bono story. I walked into a karaoke bar and I did With or Without You, except I changed it to With or Without Goo. That's my great Bono story. Hey, Mo, I ever tell you about my Sting story?
No, please do.
Man, I walk into this bar, they're doing karaoke, and I'm like, hey, you got wrapped around your finger? And they did, and I did wrapped around your finger. And my wife was like, what are you doing? And I held my hand in my front of my face. I'd never done karaoke before.
I ever tell you my David Bowie story?
Oh, no way.
Went in to pick up some egg noodles, and there was a China girl in there.
Did you tell her to shut her mouth? Oh, no, she said, she said, oh, baby, you better shut your mouth.
She did when I called her a China girl.
I ever tell you my David Bowie story?
Go ahead.
Well, we're in a nightclub, Studio 54 in New York, if you will, hanging out in the VIPs with Swifty Lazar and a whole bunch of other famous people from the 1970s, right?
Right.
And a banging number comes on, and I look at David Bowie, and I go, let's dance. He wrote a song about it, Mo. That's my David Bowie song. Doesn't do with karaoke, though. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Hello.
Hey, this is Andy. How are you?
Hey, Andy. Very well. Thank you. What's up, bud?
Good, man. Hey, just going back about a month or so ago, you and Mo were talking about lyrics by Phil Collins and how bad they were. And at the very end of your convo, Mo mentioned Sudi. You know, where the hell did that come from? So I have been friends with Sudi and Nick Ferraro for years. She was a flight attendant that flew on commercial and charter flights with him. That song is written about her. Read the lyrics. He was so in love with her wanted to marry her, but she was already married. And she was a beautiful lady back then, as she still is now.
I ever tell you my Phil Collins story? Oh, man, I walk into a karaoke bar. I'd never done karaoke before, right? I'd never done it before. And, the ICE comes in and they start yoking everybody up, and I did Illegal Alien. That's my Phil Collins song story. I did karaoke there. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
What's karaoke?
Oh, that's Japanese for the Empty Symphony. That is where typically there will be an instrumental version of a song, and then you will sing the lyrics of that song instead of the lead singer. Karaoke. Was that a thank you that you bonged me with? Is that supposed to be an expression of gratitude?
She must be a joy to go out with.
With karaoke. I don't know what karaoke is. I'm dumb. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How can I help you?
Hey, boys, this here's Rusty, boy. I'll tell you what, you boys got something else going on here. I'm just tuning in. And
Dr. O, I like that you're trying a new bit out, but you have an unmistakable voice that is definitely Dr. O. Immediately identified, sir.
Well, I was just going to comment on that there karaoke,
It's karaoke. 800-771-1025 is the number. I think that this player is going through some sort of mental health issue, which is rough. The dude can't even handle, like someone said, sending prayers. Detroit misses you because he used to play for Detroit.
Right.
And Mr. Ivy, God does not hear your prayer if you are a sinner. He said that the old version of himself was dead. They got CTE in that their NBA? I don't think so.
Oh, no.
They mostly got that in football. He seems like he's going through some stuff. Hello there, Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, Drew, I know this may be a little bit off topic, but have you ever heard of Eve of Destruction? The song?
No.
All right. Just Google the lyrics up, and it fits right into what's happening in this world right now.
Eve of Destruction. Do you know is the artist the Chemical Brothers, who I love, or Barry McGuire?
Barry McGuire?
Sounds like a baseball player, doesn't
Yeah,
it? Like
it does.
Barry Bonds meets Mark McGuire. Barry, Sammy Sosa, McGuire. All right. Or is it the Turtles?
No, Barry McGuire.
All right. Let's see.
Yeah, just do it at your leisure, and then you could even...
I don't get any leisure, sir. I'm nonstop all the time. This is my leisure right here for 3 hours a day. The Eastern world, it is exploding. Violence flaring. Bullets loading.
The Eastern world, it is exploding. Violence flaring.
I don't know if I've told you my Barry McGuire story.
Please.
I walked into a karaoke place. I said, put on Eve of Destruction.
Don't believe in war, but what's that gun you're toting? And even the Jordan River has bodies floating. But you tell me over and over and over.
I would say of all of the anti-war anthems of the 60s, this is one of them. One I've never heard. What song? That's a great point that he brought up, though. What song do you think perfectly encapsulates the times we are in right now? I think we all know the answer. It's a real easy one, and it is this.
Ah.
That's great. It starts with an earthquake, birds and snakes, an airplane. Lenny Bruce is not afraid. I have a hurricane. Listen to yourself. Churn world serves its own needs. Dummy serve your own needs. Beat it up and not speak. Grunt, no strength. The ladder starts to clatter with fear. Fight down, high wire and a fire. Represented 7 games in a government for hire and a combat site.
What would you say, Maurice, if you had to pick a song to sum up the way things are right now?
I don't know that I could best this. Don't think I can.
Tough one.
Overflow, population, common good, but it'll do. Save yourself, serve yourself. World serves its own needs. Listen to your heartbeat. Dummy with the rapture and the reverend and the right.
Right.
Patriotic, slam, fight, bright, light, feeling, pretty sight. It's the end of...
I mean, you got global conflict, you got natural disasters, political unrest, social unrest, the eradication of the middle class.
You got everything in there.
Pretty much. All the signs of revelations are here. We're just waiting for Jesus to come back. That's all. Hello there. It is Drew Garabo Live. How may I be of service to you?
Hey, Drew. Hey, Mo. It's Stutzman.
Hey, what up, Mark? How you living, buddy?
Life is good. Life is good. Hey, you just mentioned songs that encapsulate kind of what we're going through, and it reminds me of an episode of a show you did several years ago, Drew, where you broke down the lyrical genius that is Elvis. And I think What Does the Fox Say perfectly encapsulates kind of what the world is feeling right now.
You know, whether it was the 60s, 70s, 80s, or beyond, my friend, you know as well as I do that those Ylvis brothers from, I believe, either Norway or Sweden, they had it right. And really, when you look at the metaphysical context of dog goes woof, cat goes meow, bird goes tweet, and mouse goes squeak, you don't have to look too hard for the hidden meaning there, Mark. And I'm so glad you brought up that highlight of my broadcasting career. Thank you. I love you, buddy.
Love you too, boy.
And the seal goes ow, ow, ow. But there's one
Come on, y'all.
that no one knows. What does the fox say? What the fox say?
I think that sums up our times quite well, Maurice.
Yeah.
What the fox say? Happy, 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 ho. Happy, 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 ho. Happy, happy.
Hello there. It is Drew Garabo Live. How may I help you? I say,
Hey, Drew.
Oh, hello. Hi.
How you doing?
Very well, thank you. And yourself?
Pretty good. I was just wondering, today I want to tell you about my REM story.
I'd love to hear it, please.
I was in the car, and the host of the Drew Garabo Live show put on REM, and I started singing to it all by myself.
That's a great REM story, my man. Thank you. That's way better than that initial guy's Rob Zombie story. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How can I help you?
Hey there, Drew. It's Mindy. How are you?
Very well, Mindy. Thank you very much. What's going on with you?
Okay. Got another song that may be the sign of the times. How about Marvin Gaye? What's going on?
What is going on? That's one that is timeless. My entire life, I don't think there's been one era of my life when What's Going On by Marvin Gaye has not been an appropriate song.
Right.
To ask Mother, Mother, too many of you crying, Brother, 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 far too many of you dying, I'm tired of living like a black man.
That's not in the song.
Yeah. And Cyndi Lauper did a version too that's not too bad.
Okay, that's disgusting.
Stop
You really should have quit while you're ahead. That's disgusting.
Girls just want to have fun, Drew.
Yeah, get bent.
Yeah, whatever.
By the way, I don't know if I ever told you my Marvin Gaye story, but I walked into a bar once and they were doing karaoke.
Oh.
Well, no, and I got Marvin Gaye. No. I needed a little sexual healing, so I walked into a karaoke bar and they provided me with sexual healing. We're going to come back and talk about marginalized group of adults, not born with a condition per se, but they are much maligned. Cultural abomination or awesome way to spend a vacation. We'll decide with this special group of people next.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. The Gasparilla Music Festival is back. It's taken over Meridian Fields in Water Street, April 10th through the 12th, and The Bone wants to send you 3 days, multiple stages. Check out live music from Government Mule, Mount Joy, plus 2 Friends, and more, all weekend long. Tickets start at just $55. Get yours now at gmftickets.com or head to theboneonline.com for your chance to win. From Tampa Bay's home for real raw radio, 102.5 The Bone. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Usual suspect slowdowns, wildfire, which should now be under control in Hillsborough, 75 south of New Tampa Boulevard, right lane blocked. Hillsborough Avenue, eastbound crash at around Mango Road. Still left lane blockage, 275 north, tail end of the Howard. That earlier crash past exit 39. Accident US 41 at Sims, still delaying you southbound. Crash and blockage westbound Evans Road in Pinellas at Belcher Road. This is Eric with traffic.
If your heating or cooling system is on the fritz, call me, Bob from
Badger Bob Services. We've got over 100 technicians on the road ready to help. From leaky sinks, busted fridge, and water heaters to even hanging a chandelier, Badger Bob's does it all. Proudly serving Tampa and the Sun Coast. Go to BadgerBobs.com and give us a call. Badger Bob's. Funny name, but we're serious about service. It's who we are. BadgerBobs.com.
License CNC 1815977, CFC 1428238, and EC 1300924.
Hey, it's a cat named Mo, Drew Garabo Live. Imagine a world where you can leave the house and take your home Wi-Fi speeds with you. Thanks to Xfinity Mobile, it's not just a fantasy anymore. I want you to picture it. You are at your kid's soccer practice, streaming the other game. You know which game, in 4K. Just like that. If you're in the airport, download a cozy family comedy in a snap with Wi-Fi power boost. That's the magic of Xfinity Mobile. Reliable Wi-Fi and 5G when you need it. Xfinity. Imagine that. Cut your mobile bill in half with 2 lines of unlimited. Visit XfinityMobile.com to learn more. It's that easy to get started. Call, visit Xfinity.com, or drop into an Xfinity store today. Restrictions apply. Xfinity Internet required. Savings based on promotional rate for 2 lines of Xfinity Mobile Unlimited versus regular rates for 2 lines of T-Mobile Experience More, Verizon Unlimited Plus, and AT&T Starter. Taxes, fees, extra. After promo, regular rates apply.
Are you dealing with bad feet all day? The Good Feet store wants to help you get back to living in comfort. Schedule your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
I'm back to doing what I love and more. Thanks to the Good Feet store.
Hush, little baby, yes you can. Mama's gonna buy you a prepaid plan. And with that Florida prepaid plan, Mama's gonna send you to college land. And when you're free to pursue your dreams, Mama's gonna watch your future beam.
Save for their story with a prepaid 529 plan. Plans start at $29 a month. Open enrollment is now.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter. Ever wonder what it's like behind the counter at those big corporate jewelry stores? Max Woodson knows, and it wasn't pretty.
It's hard to do what's best for the customer when you're given a strict outline on the profit you need to make, the dollars you need to make, the goals you need to hit, the commissions you have to hit. It's really hard to do what's right for the customer.
That's why Max left the Wall Street-owned chains and joined International Diamond Center, a locally owned jeweler. At IDC, it's not about quotas, it's about you.
It's getting to know people, getting to talk to people, building relationships, something that's important to me. It's what I love the most.
At IDC, Max can focus on what matters, doing right by customers, even if it means less profit.
I have a scenario where I have a customer that I can do the right thing for, even if it maybe makes us less money at times, and we make it happen.
That freedom means better quality diamonds, fair prices, full transparency, and honest service.
We have freedom. We're allowed to be creative, do what's best, and they really support that, and it means a lot.
International Diamond Center, where you're family, not a sales target. Visit us in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota for diamonds with integrity.
Tune in for Reinventing Retirement, where premier wealth managers and retirement specialists discuss the most important and crucial retirement topics for your benefit. Saturdays at 9 a.m. and Sundays at 11 a.m. Only on 102.5 The Bone.
If you're in the market for a new Ford truck, go see Bob Murray and my friends at Furman Ford. Because right now, during Furman Ford's Truck Month sales event, qualified buyers finance with Ford Credit. Get 0% APR financing, 0 down payment, and 0 payments for 90 days on all remaining 2025 Ford F-150s in stock. If you've been waiting for the best time to buy a new truck, the time is now. And if you're in need of service and you can't make it to the dealership, Furman Ford's mobile service will come to your home, office, or anywhere. Visit them today on US 19 in Clearwater or at FurmanFord.com. And make sure to let them know that John Senning sent you.
This is the story of the one. As a procurement manager for a hospital system, she keeps every facility in her network stocked and ready. That's why she counts on Grainger to be her single source for thousands of products, from disinfectants to lighting, air filters, and more. And with fast, dependable delivery, Grainger helps her keep every facility stocked, safe, and running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with the Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
Very obscure band that never did anything. This song was never a hit, but it fits in our next topic.
I just ran away from home. Now I'm going to Disneyland.
The name of the band was Dada.
I just crashed my car again. Now I'm going to Disneyland.
And they had to spell Disneyland D-I-Z-Z to not get sued.
I just robbed a grocery store. I'm going to Disneyland.
And the reason I played I'm Going to Disneyland,
I just flipped off President George.
I just flipped off President George. I'm going to Disneyland. That's a terrible lyric. Disney adults are in the news. It seems like piling on unfairly because I truly believe that these are people with something wrong in their head or lives or both. But in today's Tampa Bay Times, a guest columnist, because I read the online paper every day, just trying to find stuff that you want to listen to. And in the process of doing so, occasionally I read columns in the newspaper. Why do some people treat Disney adults like cultural abominations? Disney adults, by the way, are not parents who take their kids to Disney. Those are called good parents, or parents willing to shell out hundreds, if not thousands of dollars for memories that their kids will never remember. But unless your kids are like older. Like we had a pass to the Disney parks when Xander was 3, thinking, all right, we're sweating it out in the summertime and nearly dying, but at least he's going to remember this for the rest of his life. Oh, no. The young man has no recollection of ever being at Disney. Disney adults are people who are adult age without kids who regularly attend the Walt Disney World parks. I think most of us can agree they are a cultural abomination. There is something wrong with you. Not if you go once. You go once as an adult with your partner or by yourself. Cool. You enjoyed the Haunted Mansion. You enjoyed Thunder Mountain Railroad, Space Mountain, etc. You go more than once to any or all of the Disney parks as an adult with no kids, there is something wrong with you.
Now, does this include if you're taking a date there, or is it just if you're going on your own?
No, if you take a date one time and you guys have a blast, that's great. You go repeatedly to the point where you buy a pass, even though you don't have kids, there is something seriously wrong with you. And it's fine. We all have something wrong with us. I've got plenty wrong with me. And here I am on the radio for your laughter and mockery. 800-771-1025. Disney adults, cultural abomination, or awesome way to spend a vacation. If you want to argue for the Disney adult, I'm open to hearing about it. When the last time we went to the Magic Kingdom, probably like 5-6 years ago, I want to say, when Sarah and I took her daughter, we were walked in. Thank you very much to a generous listener named Andy. Appreciate you. Love you, Andy. Hope you're doing well. We were in line for the Buzz Lightyear ride. It's one of those like Men in Black type rides where you shoot up all the stuff. There was a dude there by himself, and he starts chatting us up in line. And I don't want to say there was something wrong with him because, again, we've all got issues. I will say clearly the man was on the spectrum somewhere. And I took the time to speak with him. A very nice young man told me the secret of how to score very high on the game, which I appreciated. But I think if you are an adult without kids and you regularly go to the Disney parks, I think it's safe to say you are a cultural abomination. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, this is Dan. What's going on, Drew?
Dan, what's up, buddy?
Hey, I was just calling about the Disney adults. So I am a big theme park guy, but I feel like the adult version is the Universal parks.
Correct. And that's why I didn't say, that's why I'm specifically saying Disney adults, because Universal with Halloween Horror Nights, Universal is a playground for adults. Sure, they've got stuff for kids too, but for those of us who grew up with, E.T. and Men in Black and Jaws and all that, like Universal is our playground. There's absolutely nothing wrong with going there without kids. In fact, it's a lot more fun without kids.
Exactly.
But I mean, like you got it, you got a lady who's in her 30s, pushing 2 or 3 bills when it comes to girth. She's wearing mouse ears on her head. She's with some nerd who's never seen the sun before. This is a cultural abomination, right?
I agree. Oh, yeah. 100%.
Thank you, my good man. Great hearing from you. 800-771-1025 is the number. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Drew Garabo Live.
Hey.
Hey.
This is Richard the Blind Man.
Hey, Richard. How you doing today, sir?
I'm all right. I just got a hold of you guys' station, and it helped me through my blindness.
Well, thank you very much, sir. Have you been blind since birth?
No, I just recently, it's been almost 2.5 years now. And I was going crazy because watching TV don't work until I came back to Winter Haven and caught 102.5 The Bone.
Be damned. Well, thank you, my good man.
Yeah.
May I ask your age?
Yeah. I'm 61.
Bless you, sir. You've been on this planet for a long time with eyesight, and now you need like a portal to the outside world, and you rely upon the spoken word to kind of tell you what's going on out there.
Yeah, I like 102.5. And I didn't know Bo was a black man because I'm a black man.
Oh, well, yes. You and Mo, you and Mo do indeed share pigmentation. He is a black man, and you are a black man, sir. And that's black is beautiful.
You got a gangster name, man.
Gangster, Drew.
A gangster name?
Yeah,
is that what you said?
Garabo.
That's a gangster name?
Yeah, that's gangster, man. You sound like a mafia boss or something.
Well, thank you.
Garabo.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm straight up G.
Yeah.
I'm a G's up host.
My brother was married to his wife, worked as a big administrator at Disney World.
Oh.
And he had forever past, and he would go every weekend. I said, "Are you out of your mind, or are you just a big kid?"
Yeah. What
But he would take different kids from the neighborhood. So,
oh, that's nice of him, very much. What, sir? If I may ask, you said your name was Richard.
yeah.
What do you miss seeing the most? Is it titties? It's got to be titties, right?
The ass, man.
Yeah, the ass.
I've been seeing it.
Yeah, sure.
And when you can't, everybody there, woo woo. You standing with a bunch of guys.
Yeah.
That like, man, she bad.
Yeah.
I say, wait, woo.
Yeah, that ass.
Yeah.
All right, I
It's
figured it'd be one of
problem.
the two. Hey, listen, please call anytime you need someone to talk to. You sound like such a nice man, and you really made my day today, and especially by calling me gangsta. So thank you very much, Richard, the blind man, and I hope you'll call again. You don't have to go by Blind Richard.
All the time.
Blind Richard is a pretty great nickname.
I like that.
If you don't mind calling us Blind Richard, that'd be great.
Yeah, and they was saying black man on that song, Drew.
I know.
It was right.
All right, your hearing's probably better than most because I hear that like you have a superpower of hearing if you lose your sight.
All right.
So thank you very much, Richard. I appreciate it. You have a great day. All right.
You too.
Blind Ricky, everybody.
There you go.
Blind Ricky.
If he's blind, how did he know I was black?
If he's blind, how did he know he was black?
That's true.
800-771-1025. Thank you, Blind Ricky, up in the house. Next time I'll write a Blind Ricky rap song for you.
Pretty Ricky, what they called him.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice instrumental. I got to remember that one. I don't feel like rapping right now. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you? 800-771-1025 is the number. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Hey, Drew. It's Chase McCoy.
What's up, Chase McCoy?
Not much. So my feelings on Disney is like it should be kind of like important because my wife went through chemotherapy for Hodgkin's lymphoma approximately 10 years ago, and the only thing she wanted to do was take our children down to Disney just in case the worst came out of it, which thankfully it did not. But yeah, even my kids didn't even care about the rides. They just cared about like the experience and seeing the princesses and all of that. So it was like that kind of experience to me means more than just, oh, I'm cool. I got all this money to go to Disney. I'm just going to go because I can. So like, to me, it's like an experience type situation. So
well, thank you.
That's my thoughts on that.
Thank you, Chase McCoy. It has nothing at all to do with what we're talking about, but I appreciate the call very much.
Wow.
800-771-1025. Yes, again, I shouldn't have to repeat this. If you have kids, it's unavoidable that you will take them to Disney. You must. And these days, it ain't cheap. My parents' days, it was real affordable. You know, my parents' days, good Lord, like you could take like $5 to get in, and then you buy little ticket books, and each ride takes a certain ticket. E-ticket rides were the best ones.
Of course.
But these days, what do you think like right now, tomorrow, if you wanted to go to the Magic Kingdom, how much do you think you'd pay just for the Magic Kingdom?
Oh, you're talking about entrance.
Yeah, just entrance. That's it per person.
$75?
Get out of here. It's got to be $100 more than that. Stand by. Let's see. Walt Disney World, Magic Kingdom, tickets and parks. Buy theme park tickets. Alrighty. Annual pass, $1,700. Florida resident Discover Disney ticket for a 3-day Discover Disney ticket before tax, $235. That's not bad. Great ticket options. I just want to go one day to the Magic Kingdom. Why do they got to make this so hard?
They don't let you go one day, Drew.
Just hold on one second.
Can't see it in one day.
All right, here we go. Select tickets. Enter a land where fantasy reigns. So I'm a Disney adult. I want to go by myself. Florida resident, Discover Disney ticket. 2-day, 2-park. Florida resident ticket. Here we go. 1, 3, or 4-day ticket. Boom. Buy ticket. Here we go. I want to go one day. I want to go tomorrow, which is March 31st. One day, Magic Kingdom, which is open 8 a.m. until 11 p.m. $199.
I was way off.
200 mother-loving dollars. If you'd like to go to Epcot, you can save yourself $15 because it's only $184. However, Hollywood Studios, soon to feature the Muppets roller coaster instead of Aerosmith, $194. The bargain of the bunch. You want to go see Avatar, Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park, phew, you better just get 10 tickets at this price, $179 per ticket. How can a family of four afford to be a Disney family? Good Lord.
And that's not even parking and all of the other incidental.
Food, souvenirs.
Right.
Hello, who are you?
My name's John.
Hi, John. What's up, buddy?
I was calling. This kind of hit close to home.
Oh.
It's gotten absolutely ridiculous, the Disney adults. You know, I have a 4-year-old, like you mentioned, so I begrudgingly go far too often.
Yeah.
But I forget the ride. There's a ride where, you know, there's 2 pilots and a laser shooter or whatever. And
that's the Buzz Lightyear ride. Yeah.
I was almost pushed out of the way by a grown man and his wife because they wanted to be the pilots. And
the Millennium Falcon
like
ride
Wars,
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude, the Star Wars section, while it is amazing, brought a whole new section, a whole new segment of cultural abomination losers out there.
Yeah, it was, and you know, I get it also. My 4-year-old probably can't steer the ship as well as he can, but
sure.
It was one of those realizations of, wow, this is absurd.
Yeah.
Like
this place was made for kids, and you got dorky-ass adults pushing your kid out of the way because they want to fly the Millennium Falcon, you know? Insane.
It was nuts.
Thank you, man. Yeah, there's just something. Like, again, you go on one date to the Disney parks, cool. You go repeatedly as an adult, something wrong with you. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, Kevin, Sarasota.
Hi.
So when you brought up the Star Wars thing, that was kind of what I was calling about because one of my buddies, I forgot when Star Wars opened, but I did go once, right?
Sure.
He does the annual passes every year to go to Star Wars.
And he doesn't have kids?
I just decided, no kids. I just decided can't be friends anymore. Like, he waits for the Florida resident thing to go on sale and buys the summer pass and goes every weekend.
Yeah, it's hard to find good friends in this world, but I fully support you having a friend divorce with him and not hanging out with him anymore based on that. I'm sure he's a nice enough fella, but you can't be caught up in that nonsense.
No. Like, a City Walk is okay. I'll do the City Walk every now and again, or downtown, or downtown Disney.
Sure.
But I won't go in the park.
Well, it's Disney Springs now. Oh, which, by the way, they are cracking down on all kinds of hacks that we used to pull at Disney. Up until recently, people had figured out a way to avoid paying for parking at Disney because it's probably like $50. You could park at Disney Springs, take a bus to one of the resort hotels, and then take a bus from there to one of the theme parks for free, right? Now, if you park at Disney Springs, before you get on that bus to go to one of the hotels, they check to make sure you got a key to that hotel.
Smart.
We used to be able to park at the Contemporary Resort and then just take the monorail from the Contemporary over to the Magic Kingdom without paying for parking. Then they're like, all right, well, you're going to have to be either a guest of the Contemporary or make a reservation at one of the restaurants. So we go, okay, we got a reservation at California Grill. Great, what's your name? I don't see a reservation there. Oh, no, we wanted to do walk-up. Yeah, well, they don't have any walk-ups right now. Go pay for your parking. Theme park parking should be free. Theme park, they got you for the admission. It is reasonable to assume that your admission price should include a place to park, right?
I would say this, 100%. You got the land. It's already there. You own it.
Right. How else am I supposed to get to your park
imagine
if I'm not parking my car?
If Publix charge you like 25 cents
right?
to park in their parking lot.
Right? Theme park. Park is in the name. I'm going to the theme. I should be able to park for free. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Hey.
Hi.
So probably the other side of the spectrum for you, we are the annual pass holders for the last 10 years.
And you have children?
We do not, but we don't frequent. And I will say there's a difference between people that just want to go, relax, probably you got nothing going on that weekend, you go. And then there is the crazy people that give it a bad name. They generally hang out in Magic Kingdom. They push people off the rides like that last caller was saying. They are the most annoying people there are. Other than people that just want to go, you got nothing going on, and you live in Tampa, 2-hour drive, go kill some time at Epcot or whatever the case may be.
Oh, just the drive alone makes me question your sanity, sir. I hope you have fun. Don't get me wrong.
We do get a hotel. I'll give it that.
All
We
right,
get a
good,
hotel. I'm not driving there and back. No way.
All right. I rescind my concerns about your sanity, and I appreciate the call because, look, my parents live in Orlando, and I would go see them every weekend if I could get there in an hour and a half. It's a 2-hour at least drive, 2.5 hours at least. You got 5 hours to cut out of your weekend? I don't. 800-771-1025. And every time I make that drive, I go, one day you're going to wish that you could sit in rush hour traffic to see your parents. And I go, hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, this is Sean.
Hi, Sean.
Hey, can I possibly backtrack to the REMs It's the End of the World as we know it?
Please.
So, did you ever watch Malcolm in the Middle?
Only because of the dad, who I thought was one of the greatest actors on the planet, who never did anything else after that. But yes, I watched an episode or two.
Okay, so after talking to a few people, we all agree that there's a direct correlation between that song and that show.
Go on.
After you guys played it, I had already seen a trailer today for the reboot of Malcolm in the Middle, and after you said it, I looked it up, and there is no correlation between It's the End of the World as we know it and Malcolm in the Middle, which is becoming a Mandela effect, apparently.
Wait, okay. I'm so confused. You and your friends thought that there was a correlation between Malcolm in the Middle and the End of the World as we know it. Why? Why did you think there was a correlation there?
It just stuck in our memories. It was something
they were popular around the same
remember from our
time,
kids.
right? Like Malcolm in the Middle was what, early 90s or so, if I'm not mistaken?
Late 90s, early 2000s.
Okay. And REM's It's the End of the World as we know it came out in like the mid 80s. I don't know why you would think there. Is there a correlation between Malcolm in the Middle and Breaking Bad? That's so funny. That's what auto completed. In the Middle and REM, It's the End of the World. All right. No, there is no direct correlation between the show Malcolm in the Middle and the REM song It's the End of the World as we know it, and I Feel Fine. The theme song is actually Boss of Me by They Might Be Giants.
Correct.
Confusion exists due to the Mandela effect, as you said, with some confusing it with other 90s or double aughts show. So I don't know what to tell you other than you're cuckoo in the coconut. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Good afternoon, Lucifer and Moses. How are you doing?
Doing awesome. What's up, Trick?
I'm hoping I can get a pass from you on this Disney thing.
Oh.
I went to Disney, and I'm single. The last time I went, I've been 3 times as an adult. The caveat is a friend of mine used to have a bunch of au pairs from Europe coming in, and the 3 times I went with 3 different au pairs, and there were psychedelics involved. And also, it only cost $46 the last time I went.
Acceptable. Perfectly acceptable. And I'm sorry, a group of what?
Au pair.
Au pair. These nuts all over your face, Mo. And Trick. Both y'all bitches.
Damn it.
I know what an au pair is.
As soon as I said it, I'm like, you got me.
Hello. Thank you for laughing at that, sir. Hi, how can I help you?
That was just a quick question, then I'll hang up to listen on air. Just what's your take on parking for the NFL, MLB, you know?
On the what? Wait, my take on the what?
On the parking that they charge for football games and baseball games?
Yeah, it's outrageous. I mean, it's always going to be outrageous. Like, you've got tens of thousands of vehicles needing to be parked. You've got a stadium that can only hold 10,000 vehicles. So then you go to the parking in the neighborhoods around there, and they're going to charge you an arm and a leg. Find yourself a good connection. Met a nice young lady the last time we went to the Stadium Series game for the hockey, for the Bolts. And I wish I had gotten her information because if we go to a Bucks game again, She lives right there. And she's like, hey, when you go to a Bucks game, hit me up. You guys can park in my yard. I'm like, great.
Nice.
And then immediately, of course, forgot her name.
She charging you anything? Or
I'm
just
sure she will. I mean, I'll pay her if she doesn't. I ain't looking for anything free unless you're offering. All right, let's give away some crap, shall we? And by crap, I mean really great prizes that Mike Olivero gives us. The movie The Matrix came out today in history. I believe 27 years ago. I have got a Spank the Rank of Keanu Reeves movies that will play next. 800-771-1025.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. It's Lightning Hockey on 102.5 The Bone. Tonight, your Tampa Bay Lightning are at home at the Benchmark International Arena to take on the Montreal Canadiens. The game starts at 7 p.m. Don't miss a single game. Listen to every Lightning game all season right here on the official station of the Tampa Bay Lightning. 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw hockey. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
In Pinellas, a crash at 2 left lanes blocked US 19 north at Haynes Bayshore Road, backed up to Ulmerton. Still that crash Belcher Road south at Evans Road, blockage westbound Evans. Earlier, grass fire in Hillsborough 75 south around Bruceby Downs, backed up to 275. Hillsborough Avenue eastbound crash at Mango Road remains. Crash Brandon Boulevard at Lakeside Drive with possible road blockage. This is Eric with traffic.
Hey, Dad, why do people wait until it's hot out to call about their air conditioner?
Well, Badger Bob's has been doing this since 1982, son. That's just how it goes.
They should call Badger Bob's now to have it checked.
You heard Bob Jr. Now's the time to check your heating and cooling system. So Badger Bob's is offering up to $2,000 in cash incentives for early planners. Get your free estimate at badgerbobs.com. Badger Bob's, a funny name, but we're serious about service. It's who we are.
License CAC 1815977, CFC 1428238, and EC 1309294.
If you're thinking about selling your home, what is keeping you up at night worried? Will I sell it on time? Will I leave money on the table? What if I can't find a home after I sell my home? Jeff Borum of Team Borum with eXp Realty has the solutions for all of those worries. Leave the worry to Jeff. Google Team Borum or go online to jeffborum.com. That's jeffborum.com and start packing.
I'm Mark Anajar.
I'm Glenn Levine.
I'm Ellie Anajar. And we're Anajar and Levine. Experience the Anajar and Levine difference by calling us with any of your legal needs. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life. Main office, Tampa.
Hey, hockey fans, your friend Alex Flores here from Furman Chevrolet in Brandon. You know what a hat trick looks like. Speed, power, and finishing strong. That's exactly what you get with the Chevy Silverado. And right now, we're offering $15,000 off MSRP in combined manufacturer's incentives and Furman savings on select new 2026 Silverado trucks in stock. That's a game-winning deal. Furman Chevy in Brandon, where Tampa Bay drives winners. On Adamo Drive or online at FurmanChevy.com. Together, let's drive.
Many times, a person hires a law firm after an injury without doing research. It can be a big mistake or not. Sometimes, after you have hired a certain lawyer, you realize you made a certain mistake. But guess what? Just because you hire them doesn't mean you can't fire them. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you think you've hired the wrong firm, you may have. So do this. Google Morgan & Morgan results or visit forthepeople.com for cases just like yours. You may find that our full-service injury firm should have been your choice in the first place. Last year, almost 12,000 people discharged their law firm and hired us after further research. We became America's largest injury firm for a reason. Visit forthepeople.com today and let's get started. Or call Pound Law on your cell phone. Morgan & Morgan, for the people. Injured? Dial Pound Law.
Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg.
Walk-Ons in Tampa and Wesley Chapel are always a win. Whether it's a post-game celebration, drinks with the crew, or an easy weekend dinner, they got you covered. Catch all the college basketball action at Walk-On Sports Beastro with great beer specials while you cheer on your favorite teams. And starting March 15th through April 6th, take part in the Courtside Comeback Challenge. Just pick up a Courtside Comeback card in the restaurant. Each visit earns you a stamp. And once you collect all 5 stamps, you'll be entered for a chance to win a pair of custom Nike shoes. It's a fun way to keep the tournament energy going all season long. Walk-Ons, where every fan feels like a winner.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that a happy place comes in many colors, like ones that inspire a sense of wonder, or a new flavor that makes life just a little bit sweeter, or one to celebrate those moments that lift you to new heights, at home or at work. We'll make your happy place your own. CertaPro Painters. That's painting happy. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated. Contractor license and registration information is available at CertaPro.com.
Is your financial advisor managing your risk or just a spreadsheet? Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. Many financial advisors rely on target date funds, which are one-size-fits-all portfolios that don't know your name, your family, or your goals. And that passive management can leave you dangerously exposed. At Trajan, we look at the whole picture, not just the stocks everyone else buys, but the private market opportunities most advisors ignore. And as fiduciaries, we build a strategy around you, coordinating your investments, tax strategy, and estate into one cohesive plan. Your financial life deserves more than just a generic portfolio. Real planning isn't a stack of statements. It's the confidence of knowing where your income will come from for the next 30 years. Good enough isn't good enough for your family. It's time for a change. Schedule your complimentary consultation today. Call Trajan today at 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Private equity investments require accreditation. Other services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at EasterSeals.com.
Spring cleaning isn't just for your house, it's for your life. If your job is getting old, it's time to clear the clutter and spring into IT. Go to My Computer Career.
My Computer Career helped me get the skills and certifications I needed to start a new life as an IT professional in months, not years.
Earn the certifications that top employers are looking for right now. Visit mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation to see if it's time to spring into IT. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Tampa's biggest music weekend is back. The Gasparilla Music Festival returns April 10th through the 12th at Meridian Fields in Water Street, Tampa. See Mount Joy, Two Friends, Government Mule, and more across 3 days and multiple stages. Tickets start at just $55. Get yours now at gmftickets.com.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun Toyota.com. I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delegado. Any showers or thunder showers ending tonight, otherwise partly cloudy and mild, lows in the upper 60s. Coming up on Wednesday, mix of sun and clouds, hot and kind of humid. High temperatures approaching 90 inland and a few cooling afternoon showers.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio, sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
I've made a decision that I will start playing this when we are going to give away some prizes. It's how we call the Prize Pigs with 9 Inch Nails' Piggy off one of the greatest albums known to man, The Downward Spiral. Come on, Prize Pigs.
Black and blue and broken bones, you left me my little piggy needed something new.
Let's go, Piggies.
Nothing can stop me now, 'cause I don't care.
Kind of insulting, isn't it?
Maybe to some.
Nothing can stop me now, 'cause I don't care.
Our number is 800-771-1025. We're going to give away some great prizes that Mike O is kind enough to bestow upon us. Thank you, Mike O.
Nothing can stop me now, 'cause I just don't care.
Let's take a look at what we got today for you. Busch Gardens Food, Wine, and Garden Festival happening through May 10th. Black Crows and Whiskey Myers at the Amp, and Gasparilla Music Festival April 10th through 12th. We already gave away the Lightning Penguins game tickets courtesy of Renewal by Anderson. That's for Thursday night. Lightning hockey coming your way in just a little while tonight. Montreal, Les Habitants in town. Hi there, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Oink, oink, oink.
Oh, that's my man right there. Thank you. Thank you very much for doing that. Appreciate that. I'm sorry, what is your name, sir?
Mark.
Mark, thank you very much for oinking and playing. Today in history, I believe some 27 years ago on this date, 1999, the film The Matrix was released. Not relieved, but released. I think it was relieved that it did so well in the box office, I'm sure. Which, by the way, those Wachowski brothers who directed it are now both female.
Yeah.
I think they both transitioned. Which
Wachowski gals.
So interesting. I'm sure they're very attractive. I'm going to play for you, Mark, the pig, a clip from a Keanu Reeves film, not The Matrix. You will tell me that Keanu film. You get all the way to number 1. Boom, you've got yourself your choice of prizes. If you stumble, someone's going to jump in where you left off. You may use the Mo Lifeline once and only once per call. And just to confirm, one of these will be The Matrix, but not this one. Here is your first Keanu Reeves movie clip.
You were petrified, thinking I could never live without you by my side.
The Lord is by your side.
Have mercy.
Do you know that Keanu Reeves film, sir?
I'm going to reach out for a lifeline to Mo.
What just happened? What in the world happened with your phone line, sir?
All right.
You there?
Yeah, hello. I'm going to reach out to Mo.
Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. I would have loved for you to do that, but
yeah, something happened.
Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Another piggy. God, I love it so much. Thank you so much for taking it in the beautiful
This is
way it was
humiliating.
intended. So wonderful. Sir, ma'am, sir or ma'am. Are you a sir or ma'am? What's your name?
I'm a sir. My name's Sean.
All right, Sean, give me this Keanu film.
You were petrified, thinking I could never live without you by my side.
The Lord is by your side.
Have mercy.
What is that Keanu Reeves film, sir?
That is The Replacements.
That is Shane Falco in The Replacements. Shout out to Todd Wright, his favorite Keanu film. Here's your next one.
Sophia, don't.
You shot my dog.
I get it.
What do you think, sir?
I don't know how much farther I'm going to go, so let's ask Mo.
Mo?
I need to hear one.
Sophia, don't.
You shot my dog.
I get it.
I got it.
All right, go ahead.
I don't know. I'm going to say it's John Wick.
It is John Wick. Well done, sir.
I was about to say that.
I'm sure.
Okay, I didn't know if I had to be specific.
You do, but it was John Wick. So you know,
Okay, great.
You're specific enough. I wouldn't ask you. I'm not going to try to talk you out of a right answer is what I'm saying. Here is the number 8 Keanu Reeves film.
Socrates. Hey, we know that name.
Yeah. Hey, look him
Bill
up.
and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Oh, it's under Socrates. Oh, yeah.
Brilliant. Brilliant film. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, indeed.
Might I add,
Yes.
sir, that not for you, for this caller dummy here. Drew Britt spent a lot of time cultivating these clips. Please allow them to play in full.
Thank you, Maurice. And, sir, he's right. You dunderhead. I spent a lot of time cultivating these clips. Please let them play in full, for God's sake. Otherwise, my work is for naught. Here is your next clip.
Mom, we're here.
Yes. Good night to you.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Mary. Kevin, hang on. How about Cullen? How's it going? Everything on beam?
That's a long conversation.
Want to come up and tell me?
Now?
What do you think, sir?
Since I didn't get Mo's help before, can I get it now?
You may. Maurice, here's your clip.
Mom, we're here.
Yes. Good night to you.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Mary. Kevin, hang on. How about Cullen? How's it going? Everything on beam?
That's a long conversation.
Want to come up and tell me?
Terrible accent.
I do. Both of them.
Want to come up and tell me?
I have a love-hate relationship with this film, Drew. That is The Devil's Advocate.
Do you agree or disagree, sir?
I agree.
That is a good move on your part. Boy, that Keanu Southern accent is just the worst.
That's a long conversation.
That's a long conversation.
Understand something. Any accent that Keanu Reeves has tried has been horrible.
I'm totally Dracula. All right. You've already used up your lifeline, so tell me what Keanu Reeves movie this comes from. Number 6.
Open your door! Open the door! 50! Stay above 50! All right?
What do you think?
That is Speed.
That is Speed. Here is the number 5 Keanu Reeves film.
I need a mirror. Now, at least 3 feet high. Move!
What do you think, sir?
It's rough.
It is. It's a tough one.
Can I hear it one more time?
Sure thing.
I need a mirror. Now, at least 3 feet high. Move!
I want to say it sounds like the Lake House, but I'll go with The Matrix.
Incorrect on both. Thank you. Good afternoon and welcome to Drew Garabo Live. Who might you be?
Easy.
God, you people are friggin' awesome. I love it. What was your name? I'm sorry.
Casey. Hey, Drew, how was golf on Sunday?
Sunday. Oh my God, dude. So great. I played at Esplanade de Azario down there in Sarasota. A gorgeous course.
Yes, sir.
Have you played down there before?
No, we talked last week, and I was telling you about some other courses down there, but you were saying you were playing with
Jared.
the kids.
Yeah, with Jared, the Down syndrome golfer. Yeah, he and his dad, Chad, are just such great people, dude. I had one of the best days of my life, man. I played pretty decent.
That's awesome, man.
And had a blast. Thank you. I got to get down there more often. Lakewood Ranch, I haven't been in like 5-6 years, dude. That, I don't have to tell you, friggin' exploded, man. Good Lord. There's a lot of things and a lot of people down there. All right, here is
a whole other city.
It is, Casey. Here's your movie clip.
I need a mirror. Now, at least 3 feet high. Move!
I have an idea, but maybe Mo help me out.
Mo?
One more time, sir.
All right.
I need a mirror. Now, at least 3 feet high. Move!
Oh man. I need a mirror now. 3 feet.
I'll need an answer, gentlemen.
Okay, that is I'm gonna go with that is Speed.
That is incorrect. Speed was the last one we just did.
I know.
Thank you, sir.
I don't
Hello.
know it.
Appreciate you, Casey. Drew Garabo Live. Who are you? God, this is so great. Sir,
this
please.
is Jim.
Hey, Jim, tell me the movie currently on the table.
Point Break.
Incorrect. Good guess, though. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hello.
You didn't oink. What's your name?
Bruce.
Bruce, tell me the movie currently on the table, sir, or oink.
Oink, oink, oink.
Thank you. Now tell me the movie.
Exposed?
No, sir. 800-771-1025. We are looking for this Keanu Reeves movie. Hello, who are you? Thank you very much.
How's it going?
Good. Thank you. Do you know the movie currently on the table, Piggy?
If you can replay it, please.
Sure thing.
I need a mirror. Now, at least 3 feet high. Move!
Constantine.
That is absolutely correct. Constantine is the film. He was like a vampire or something.
I want to
like
see.
that.
That's one I always want to see, and I have to.
It's all right. It wasn't bad.
It's garbage.
Okay, it's garbage. All
right.
He just saved you 2 hours of your life, Maurice. Here, Piggy is your next Keanu Reeves movie clip.
Now, for Christ's sake, does either one of you have anything even remotely interesting to tell me?
Caught my first tube this morning, sir.
Come on, man.
Oh, Point Break.
Thank you very much. I am an FBI agent.
Caught my first tube, dude.
Caught my first tube today, sir. Here's your next clip,
With
Piggy.
Anthony Kiedis.
I know you'll appreciate the custom porting. What's next? I need something robust, precise. Robust, precise.
Go on.
One more time, please, Drew.
Sure thing, Bill.
And I know you'll appreciate the custom porting. What's next? I need something robust, precise. Robust, precise.
Replicas?
Incorrect, Bill, but thank you very much for playing. Appreciate you. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who might you be? Thank you for doing that. What is the current movie on the table?
I believe that is Johnny Mnemonic.
Incorrect, sir.
Damn, he going way back.
Tell me the movie currently on the table.
Can I use Mo for this?
Sure, Mo.
You'll appreciate the custom porting. What's next? I need something robust, precise. Robust, precise.
Nope.
It's got to be The Matrix, right?
It's not. Sorry, sir. That was John Wick 2. Mo, what do we got coming up in the Mo Better?
Oh, TSA, and more TSA.
And that's next on the Mo Better News. Fran Hosh, a proud sponsor of Drew Garabo Live. I got to see Fran and Rhett and the whole Fran and the Hosh Law Group crew yesterday at Titus O'Neill's great event out at Hunter's Green Golf Course. Fran and the gang throw awesome events every single week. You can go Wednesday night, of course, to Quaker Steak and Lube for bike nights. Tonight, it's BAR Bike Night at Brick House, sponsored by the Fran Hosh Law Group. Join the Bay Area Riders crew and others for the weekly Tuesday night bike night at Brick House Tavern on Dale Mabry and 275. DJs, vendors, food specials, and fun times. And, of course, Bay Area Riders Bike Night is sponsored by the Fran Hosh Law Group. Go to lawfran.com or the Fran Hosh Law Group Facebook events page for more info.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. It's Lightning Hockey on 102.5 The Bone. Tonight, your Tampa Bay Lightning are at home at the Benchmark International Arena to take on the Montreal Canadiens. The game starts at 7 p.m. Don't miss a single game. Listen to every Lightning game all season right here on the official station of the Tampa Bay Lightning. 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw hockey. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
In Pinellas, a crash at 2 left lanes blocked US 19 north at Haynes Bayshore Road, backed up to Ulmerton. Still that crash Belcher Road south at Evans Road, blockage westbound Evans. Earlier, grass fire in Hillsborough 75 south around Bruce B. Downs, backed up to 275. Hillsborough Avenue eastbound crash at Mango Road remains. Crash Brandon Boulevard at Lakeside Drive with possible road blockage. This is Eric with traffic.
Is your garage door too loud and whining for help? If you've waited to schedule your garage door tune-up, now is the time. Overhead Door Company of Tampa Bay will perform their 26-task garage door tune-up and safety inspection for just $79. That's one price for up to 3 garage doors and openers. The price is only available for a limited time. You need this done, so why not now? And for just $79. Call 813-885-DOOR or schedule online at overheaddooroptampa.com.
Hey, hockey fans, your friend Alex Flores here from Furman Chevrolet in Brandon. You know what a hat trick looks like. Speed, power, and finishing strong. That's exactly what you get with the Chevy Silverado. And right now, we're offering $15,000 off MSRP in combined manufacturer's incentives and Furman savings on select new 2026 Silverado trucks in stock. That's a game-winning deal. Furman Chevy in Brandon, where Tampa Bay drives winners. On Adamo Drive or online at FurmanChevy.com. Together, let's drive.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
It's game day. Are your moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keeping you from the action? Skyrizi, risankizumab Riza, could help you get back to the game. Skyrizi is proven to help people feel significant symptom relief, achieve remission, and visibly improve damage of the intestinal lining. Skyrizi is a prescription injection medicine for adults. Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's or ulcerative colitis.
Control is everything to me.
Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's and ulcerative colitis combined. Learn more at skyrizi.com or 1-866-SKYRIZI.
Guys, here's the truth. Buying a diamond has never been easy, and now with lab-grown diamonds in the mix, it's even trickier. Are you paying too much? Are you really getting the most for your money? Here's the good news. At International Diamond Center, we cut through the confusion. We give you the straight facts, remove the mystery, and teach you how to make a smart choice, whether you're leaning toward a lab-grown diamond or a timeless natural one. For over 40 years, our mission has stayed the same. Protect the consumer. Reveal the real story behind pricing. Expose the tricks so you don't overpay. We've done it with natural diamonds forever. Now, we're doing the exact same thing with lab-grown. At IDC, you'll find an unmatched selection of both, natural and lab-grown, right here in our showroom. We'll let you compare them side by side, as many as you want, until you're completely confident. And no matter which you choose, you get our direct, no-nonsense pricing every day. No inflated markups, no games to maximize profit. Just exceptional value and honest dealing. Don't guess, don't wonder. Come to the experts you can trust. International Diamond Center, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
Hey, Pap. Christian at Best Man Medical said they have already performed multiple enhancements on our bone listeners.
I know. It's cool that we have the leading male enhancement clinic right here in Tampa, and people are flying in from all over the country to get this surgery performed at Best Man Medical.
Well, Dr. Zabrowski and Christian make a great team. When you call there, you speak directly to the owner, Christian. And since he helped develop the procedures and had them done himself, he can answer any question.
Well, that definitely matters, Carmen. I mean, they are performing surgery on man's most prized possession. The best part is their filler activates your body's natural collagen, making the gains safe and permanent, with no need for repeat treatments. They could even make you longer.
Guys, if you want to intensify your partner's pleasure or need a confidence boost in the bedroom, it's a no-brainer. Women have been enhancing themselves for 40 years. It's your turn. Fellas, go check out bestmanmedical.com and schedule your consultation. You won't regret it.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
Newsflash!
I have news.
You may hear news elsewhere, but it definitely won't be Mo Better Than This.
Well, anyway, we're going to do a tune called
Mo Better News, right now on Drew Garabo Live.
Drew Bird, I want to start the Mo Better with a story that hits close to home for me. It was revealed yesterday that Tampa radio legend and my personal mentor, Ron Bennington, has been diagnosed with colon cancer, which has spread to his abdomen. So it's now colon cancer and a case of stomach cancer. He released the information along with his daughter. It's the only father-daughter radio team in radio history, by the way, on Sirius Satellite Radio.
Oh, yeah.
And they posted on the Instagram that he had been diagnosed with that cancer. that had spread by the time that they had realized that that's what it was. So he talked about it today on his show, and he's in it for the fight.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Fight on, Ron.
Absolutely. He was the person that probably has the greatest impact as far as a male goes in my life, because he kind of liked me as a caller on the Ron and Ron show, handpicked me to come in and do some things with them, and from there I would hang out his comedy scene, Ron Bennington's comedy scene, which was on 19. So I got to start radio and stand-up concurrently, neither of which I had ever any aspirations of doing. I always wanted to be in film and do film, and it has enabled me to do that, both of the careers. Never knew my real father, abusive stepdad, the most important key male figure in my life, Ron Bennington. So, I'm hoping for the best. That's what you do. If you have been around Tampa radio long enough, you know Ron and Ron and the impact they had I would say certainly countrywide on radio.
Oh my God, yeah. Absolute legends. Yeah. Absolute legends. Yeah. And Ron, you got this, man. I'm living proof. You can beat the crap out of this disease and stay on the air, and the airwaves need you, dude.
Fight the good fight. And I've seen a lot of comedians. I've worked with a lot of comedians. To this day, Drew, the funniest and quickest guy I have ever met in my entire life. Just back in the day, it was just awe-inspiring to be a part of that rise. TSA, let's follow this under Medea giveth and Medea taketh away. TSA workers, now there's a caveat on the end of this. TSA workers are asked to return a $1,000 gift card given out by Tyler Perry at Atlanta Airport. Some workers had already started using the gift cards Perry gave them, and it's unclear whether they will be obligated to pay the money back already used. There's so many rules and regulations that concern ethics violations or possible ethics violations when you're dealing with the Transportation Security Administration and officers under the TSA. So it's a slippery slope, and they were saying that did not fall within the guidelines, even though it was a huge morale booster at the airport. And before they had to take them back, TSA workers now get to keep the $250K. By the way, it was $250,000 worth of donated gift cards after all. Sources said they had worked through management, human resources, and legal channels before finding out that they could, in fact, keep the cards of TSA workers. So, yeah, there you go. Good. $1,000. Man, I got a $25 gas card at Walmart.
Well, every little bit helps.
Does it, Drew? You over there flashing $1,000 gift card, and I'm pumping. You know how much gas $25 will get you today?
Not many gallons.
Not at all, my friend. Not at all.
Man.
These are dire times.
Let these people get charity work, for crying out. Like if someone wants to give them something, they're not getting paid.
I know.
Let them accept gift cards.
I do not get it.
Jesus.
I do not get it. It is the craziest thing. I heard you and John talking about this. Tampa Bay, speaking of gas, Tampa Bay drivers hit hard as gas prices spike. According to AAA, the state average for a gallon of regular gas is now $3.96. You might as well say $4 at that point.
Can't find $3.96.
Yeah, no. And I have to put stupid, what is it called? High test premium. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Well, yeah, I have to go to Sam's. I can't afford to, it's just too much. You were saying, where do you think it goes to where it becomes you have to give up something in order to put gas in your car? Well, I think we're there.
Yeah, we are.
I really do, because $4 a gallon, $4 plus a gallon, and it doesn't look like it's going down in the conceivable future. If you're talking $4.50 to $5 for a gallon of gas, A, you're not going to be driving a lot of places that you would normally go. B, you're certainly going to have to, maybe that Starbucks habit, maybe that night out at the bar deal.
Those American Spirits.
Yeah, those. Come on, man. If I'm sitting home because I can't drive, what I'm not supposed to smoke, it's crazy talk. So we'll see what happens. happens. Hopefully. You also talked about this. You talked about it yesterday probably, but did they have the information that hydrocodone pills were found in his pants pocket?
Oh, sir, that's brand new today.
Tiger Woods has had pills were found in his pants pockets after the Florida crash. Officials also noted that Woods' eyes, and if you saw the mugshot, you better believe they did, appeared to be bloodshot and glassy, and that his movements were slow and lethargic. What do we do here?
Dude, the guy's got a problem, and he won't listen to anybody. Hopefully this is a wake-up call, but I don't believe it is. I think he is in the darkest place. He's an addict, and he's a worse kind of addict because he's an addict who's not even concerned about getting better.
Is he doing irreparable damage to the legend, or if he cleans up? I mean, how many times do you get to clean up?
Right. I think his legacy has already taken a hit, starting with the Rachel Yucatel stuff way back in the day.
Right.
And his legend has just continued to take hit after hit.
But we would have to say it did build itself back with that last Masters win, right?
I mean, a little bit of it, but all of this off the golf course stuff is definitely tainting.
Yeah, and I know I know the answer is that he doesn't want people to know where he's going or
get
what he's
out
doing.
of here.
But hire a driver or get a driverless car.
You're dating one of the Trump girls. Like, what are you doing that no one can find out about?
I saw that, and I don't know that I was aware of that. He's dating one of Trump's daughters?
He's dating Donald Trump Jr.'s ex, Vanessa. Yeah.
Okay.
Sloppy seconds.
Nestle says the shipment of 400,000 Kit Kat candy bars was stolen. The missing candy bars could enter unofficial sales channels, the company said. That's a big word.
Oh, yeah.
We can't have those Kit Kat bars going into unofficial sales channels. It's called
you know how much work it is to try to bootleg Kit Kat bars? I'm sure it's a lot.
Yeah, but how much money, I guess I give you, if you got 400,000 and you get $1 for each one, that's not a bad score.
You can't get $1 for each one. Each Kit Kat bar doesn't cost you $1 in the store.
Are you crazy? When's the last time you bought a Kit Kat bar?
Been years.
Candy bars are two and change.
What?
Yes, sir. I get the price of a Kit Kat bar. You ain't getting it for $1.
Kat bar. Give me a break. $1.82.
There you go. $2. All right.
That's a Walmart.
Yeah, so you give me one for $1. Yeah.
Sell it for 50% off. You can make $400,000.
Yeah.
All right.
Chick-fil-A offering free ice cream if families ditch phones at the table and a push to unplug. I don't know why they would care. An X account covering culture posted a photo Sunday showing a sign advertising that Chick-fil-A Towson Place location as an incentive for families to be phone-free during their meals. Ask a team member for a coop. Place all phones in the coop and enjoy your meal together. After you finish, let a team member know, and everyone at the table will receive a Ice Dream cone as a reward. Grab a coop and take the challenge, it read.
How about you just make the chicken sandwich, hate gay people, and leave me the hell alone? All right, don't worry about my phone and your friggin' establishment. Open up on Sunday, then I'll start listening to you.
This is a restaurant in Towson Place, Maryland, which is where I lived for a very brief time.
You did morning radio in Ohio?
I did. No, that was Baltimore. I did in Ohio.
Oh, yeah.
But Towson, Maryland would have been Baltimore.
Right.
Before Ohio. I'm glad you asked this, Drew.
Oh, yeah?
I did do mornings in Columbus 11 years.
I'm so glad I asked, too.
Prior to that, it was Baltimore for about a year.
So glad I asked.
Did you hear that Trump says the military his military is building a massive complex beneath the new White House ballroom? Understand something. He ain't never leaving the White House. That's where he's gonna bunker down.
True that.
And try and take him out. Because who's got the keys to the bunker? Only him.
Only him.
Why would you build a bunker, a military complex that you're not going to be able to use in the foreseeable
he'll be
time?
using it.
Yes, he
You
will
ain't getting
be.
him out of the White House.
Not at all. That's what that's about, kids. And finally, and I'm excited about, well, I don't know if I'm excited about it, but it reminds me of The Pit. I'm getting through season 1, and slowly but surely, and it just keeps getting better and better and better.
So good.
Well, The Pit heads to movie theaters with Alamo Drafthouse screenings of the season 2 finale. So the season 2 finale, you'll be able to see in theaters April 13th at 10 Alamo Drafthouse locations nationwide, which is just days before the episode will hit HBO Max on April 16th. You are into the second season?
Oh, yeah, I'm caught up.
Second season as good or better than 1?
I'm going to say better. I loved season 1 with the development of all the characters.
It's so great,
and
man.
now with like what's going on where you are right now?
The brother and sister who were trying to keep their dad alive, and Noah was saying, come on, man. And I kind of almost welled up when they were crying, and he was kind of starting to cry.
Oh, yeah.
Noah Wiley is just such a compelling.
Amazing.
He's so compelling.
Who's your favorite character other than him?
I think I like the girl that I think is kind of chubby with the brunette. Yeah. Who do you like in that? Yes.
No, Santos?
Yeah. It's this girl right here.
That's Santos.
Yeah, I think she's sexy.
Oh, she's the worst.
No. Who do you think is?
Oh, she. Well, let me just say, you will hate her by season 2. I'm not going to give you any info, but you will hate her by season 2.
All right. Well, right now I'm loving her.
I love Bryan Cranston's daughter. I think she is the absolute
best.
Which
one is she?
Would you believe? She's the one with the glasses whose sister is autistic.
Oh, okay.
That's Bryan Cranston's daughter.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
I did not know.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, she's all right, you know.
Oh man, and Whitaker's so good, like Down Home Whitaker.
Who's the mousy looking Indian woman? She's a girl. She's
great.
Pretty. She's a beautiful
she's great
girl.
Too. What a great show!
It really, and I like the doctor that's like a young, the young Noah Wiley, with the
Langdon.
Langdon.
He's
Langdon's
great.
Cool. Langdon. It's a really great show.
Some great characters. It is one of the best shows on TV, and I will tell you, season 2 is phenomenal.
All right. That is
what a show.
Better.
Thank you, Maurice. Time to get the hell out of here for the day. Thank you very much for listening. We've got Tampa Bay Lightning hockey on deck. Les Habitants, Les Canadiens at the benchmark. Make sure you stick around for that. Rise, shine, and grind, and listen to the Mike Calta show tomorrow morning, or we'll find you. Then after that, Johnny B and Joj, JP, setting show at 1. John's Joints at 3 with me, John, and Diz. And then Maurice and I will do it on a Wednesday with Jacob's Jukebox Jeopardy. Tomorrow at 4. At 4:30, we'll interview Tupac's brother. Have yourself a great night. Let's go, Bolts. Thanks for listening. Welcome back, Maurice. Bye-bye.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. It's Lightning Hockey on 102.5 The Bone. Tonight, your Tampa Bay Lightning are at home at the Benchmark International Arena to take on the Montreal Canadiens. The game starts at 7 p.m. Don't miss a single game. Listen to every Lightning game all season right here on the official station of the Tampa Bay Lightning. 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw hockey. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Still that wreck and a bit of a delay. Hillsborough Avenue eastbound at Mango. Stop and go beyond 301. Brandon Boulevard crash around Kings Avenue, Lakeside Drive. Accident 60 eastbound at Boca Grande Circle. 301 north crash at Ayersworth Glen Boulevard. US 19 northbound in Pinellas. That crash at Haynes Bayshore Road. 2 left lanes blocked. Delay is large. We're looking at about an hour. Stop and go right now to Ulmerton. Bayside Bridge going to see increased congestion due to detours. This is Eric with traffic.
Are you struggling with bad feet? Here at the Good Feet store, we hear a lot about foot pain, but we also hear about back, knee, and hip pain. I'd like you to hear what Kelsey, a kinesiologist, has to say about the Good Feet arch support system.
As an exercise specialist, I've seen all kinds of things that people try to put in their shoes to get out of pain. What I really like about the Good Feet system is that they support all 4 arches in the foot.
So did you know you had 4 arches in each foot? Most shoes and inserts only support 1. Maybe that's the reason all the remedies you've tried in the past just didn't work.
When the foot's placed in the ideal position, everything else up the kinetic chain works better. You have better balance, more energy. You're going to feel better. Being able to move freely means everything to me. And Good movement starts with the feet.
Stop by one of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota today, or visit us at goodfeet.com. Good Feet arch supports are HSA and FSA eligible. The only place to get the Good Feet solution is at the Good Feet store. Come in for a free test walk today.
This is a cat named Mo from Drew Garabo Live. Prime time, baby. I am the first Mo, but there is a second Mo, and he is the Mo that will help you if you need a personal injury attorney. It's Tampa attorney Mo DeWitt. Here he is to say one word because I've used up all the time.
Hi.
That's it. You got one word. Don't he sound sexy? 800, call Mo with the knee. Injured on the go, just call Mo.
Non-attorney spokesperson, offices Tampa.
That's Mo with an E.
Any good weekend plans?
Oh, I'm going on a weekend cruise on MSC Cruises. We're going to White Sand Beach and Beanbag Share.
Are you using nouns as verbs?
You can do that on MSC Cruises. Where was I? The food. We'll rigatoni, French fry, we might even gelato. How about you?
Yeah, I was going to lawnmower.
For a limited time, skip the airport and get up to 30% off cruises, plus kids sail free.
To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
Gold demand is skyrocketing to record highs. As more Americans rush to preserve their savings, will there be enough gold? I'm Dr. Ron Paul, and I believe physical gold is the only way to truly protect your 401k or IRA savings. Gold offers tangible security that can't be tracked, stolen, or inflated. That's why I strongly advocate for gold IRAs. To learn more, text the word SECURE to 989898 now. Birch Gold Group will send you a free info kit on gold IRAs. Birch Gold is the only gold company I trust, and their thousands of great reviews prove I'm not alone. So don't wait another second. Protect your retirement savings today and see how easy it is to move your IRA or 401k into physical precious metals. Text SECURE to the number 989898 for your free gold IRA info kit. Again, SECURE to 989898.
Message and data rates may apply.
When choosing an engagement ring, the diamond is important. But just as important, the ring itself, the setting, the look. She doesn't want ordinary. She wants something that she's dreamed about her whole life. Something that reflects her style and personality. And that's where International Diamond Center comes in. IDC is the only jeweler here that carries all the top bridal designers. Rings that other stores aren't even allowed to offer. Thousands to choose from. An IDC ring is unlike any other. Artistic, innovative design, handcrafted precision, exceptional detail and quality. And to complete the look, no other jeweler has our selection of dazzling diamonds. Whether you're looking for a scintillating natural diamond or an eye-catching lab-grown diamond, IDC's experts can show you all the options. So there's no compromise. At IDC, we have all the tools to create the ring of her dreams. No compromises, no cut corners, nothing short of perfection. In a world filled with ordinary, for this once-in-a-lifetime moment, choose extraordinary. Choose International Diamond Center. Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
If you're in the market for a new Ford truck, go see Bob Murray and my friends at Furman Ford. Because right now, during Furman Ford's Truck Month Sales Event, qualified buyers that finance with Ford Credit get 0% APR financing, 0 down payment, and 0 payments for 90 days on all remaining 2025 Ford F-150s in stock. If you've been waiting for the best time to buy a new truck, the time is now. And if you're in need of service and you can't make it to the dealership, Furman Ford's mobile service will come to your home, office, or anywhere. Visit them today on US 19 in Clearwater or at FurmanFord.com and make sure to let them know that John Senning sent you.
Eligibility and results may vary. A beautiful, confident smile can change everything. It changes how people see you and how you see yourself. When you're proud of your smile, confidence comes naturally. At Sage Dental, we make that confidence possible. Using the latest technology, our caring team of dentists, orthodontists, and oral surgeons use minimally invasive techniques for the smile you've always wanted. Whether it's braces, clear aligners, implants, partial or full restorations, all of Sage Dental's personalized treatments are conveniently done right there in the office. With same-day and next-day appointments, call Sage now and visit our newest location in St. Petersburg. We work with most insurance plans. No insurance? No problem. Our Sage Care Plus plan can save you up to 65% on general or specialty dental care. Sage Dental, leading with innovation centered on care. Call 800-299-1100. 800-299-1100. That's 800-299-1100.
A world of taste awaits at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay during the Food, Wine, and Garden Festival. Guests can sip and savor their way through flavorful eats. and treats while enjoying 20 live concert performances, all included with park admission. The Food, Wine, and Garden Festival returns Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays now through May 10th, 2026.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin. $5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code EARN to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code EARN for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code EARN for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
A world of taste awaits at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay during the Food, Wine, and Garden Festival. Guests can sip and savor their way through flavorful eats and treats while enjoying 20 live concert performances, all included with park admission. The Food, Wine, and Garden Festival returns Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays now through May 10th, 2026.
Being in a crash, don't let the system scare you. We make it simple. Farah and Farah.
Tampa. Tell us what you think.
Makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY. The Bone, WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete, and 107.3 WXGL HD2, St. Pete. The Bone is the official Tampa Bay Lightning radio station.
3, 2, 1.
It begins.
All systems go.
Right now on The Bone, it's the Tampa Bay Lightning.
The following is a presentation of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
As the regular season enters the final 2 weeks of the season, the remaining games on the schedule become even more important than before. The Tampa Bay Lightning have pointed in 8 straight games and are now in first place in the Atlantic Division. The Montreal Canadiens are 7-3 in their last 10 games and are currently in third place in the Atlantic. And depending on how the rest of the season plays out, this could potentially be a first-round matchup when the playoffs begin. Regardless, both teams want to earn 2 points tonight to strengthen their hold on a playoff spot. Who comes out on top tonight? We'll find out next. It's the Lightning and Canadiens, and it's happening right here on Lightning Radio.
Kucherov dances to the slot. Score! What a goal from Nikita Kucherov! Brilliance from Kucherov! Shoots! Score! McDonough! Short-handed goal! Here's a steel blade across the blue line, left circle. Cutting in front, shoot, save made, rebound, save made by Vasilevsky, 2 in a row. Wow! The Lightning are ready to take the ice. Now, with the Lightning Audio Network pregame report, here's Greg Linnelli.
And good evening, everyone. Glad you're with us as we get you set for the Lightning and Canadiens. Greg Linnelli with you. This is the final time this season these two teams will be meeting. Tampa Bay is 2-0 against the Canadiens so far this year with a pair of December victories. The first one was December 9th. It was 6-1 on the road. Darren Radish had 2 goals in that game. And then December 28th, a shootout win, 5-4 here on home ice. Nikita Kucherov with 2 goals there. And speaking of Kuch, he is out on the ice for the pregame warm-ups. That is a very good sign. Good to see. Of course, he's missed the last couple of games with an illness. The Lightning are coming off a nice win over the Nashville Predators, 3-2. Wasn't the team's best performance. They acknowledge that. First period wasn't great for both teams, but the Lightning got a really good performance from Jonas Johansson and net. He made 29 saves. Had a couple of big ones, particularly early on. One in particular was on Steven Stamkos, and he needed that in a big way. He's been put in some tough spots where, because of circumstances, has given up a few more goals than he would like and the team would like, but we know the work he's done since he's been a member of the Lightning organization. Just really, really solid backing up Andrei Vasilevsky, and he was dynamite in that game against the Preds. So the Lightning pick up 2 more points. Again, they've pointed in 8 straight games, and this is a game that I don't want to say is easy to get up for, but you understand this is a divisional game with a team that potentially you could be going against in the playoffs. They're dynamic, they have guys who can score, and they're playing well at the right time. And so the Lightning understand that, and the question just becomes, are you ready to match that intensity coming into this game? John Cooper spoke about a number of different topics earlier today, one of them about the tight race down the stretch.
Well, it's great for the league. It's, I think in all the people that want the 3-2-1 point system, this is, I guess, the reason you don't want it, because everybody's so close. So it's great. Like, you hear other leagues have, playing tournaments and things like that kind of build up excitement, and in the Eastern Conference especially, I think the play-in tournaments every single game after the Olympic break. So it's fun to watch, but it's a little stressful when you're in it.
Yeah, it is, and that's why the Lightning, every win they can get, closer to clinching a playoff spot, and really that's the number one goal, is to clinch a spot. Then from there we can talk about seeding and matchups for sure. But, look, Yanni Gourde playing Montreal and understanding it's a big game for him personally, but also just a big game in general. And he talked about the Canadiens breathing down their necks.
They have tremendous speed and skill, and you got to respect that. So they're right there in the standing, and we want to make sure that we have a great effort tonight, and that we start our game well.
And usually the Yanni Gourde line is the one that starts games and is the engine that gets this team going. On many occasions, they've been so effective tonight and throughout the year, and they're hoping for a big performance tonight. And, look, they're going to be tasked with really shutting down, the Cole Caulfields and the Nick Suzuki's tonight. Cole Caulfield, 46 goals in the NHL this year. It's been an incredible year for him. And Cooper talked about big game experience coming into play against a team like Montreal.
Yes. I guess if we were going to balance playoff games played in the NHL, we probably have some more than they do, but there's something to be said about a youthful vibrance. I mean, we had that, in 2015. I think there's a lot of similarities with, some up-and-comers and guys that are making a footprint in the league. And I think sometimes inexperience can actually work in your favor. If you're asking this question when it was in the playoff race and it's Game 7, maybe there is a little to it, but to me, not in Game 74.
And so there is something to be said for that too. There's a difference between playoff hockey and a regular season game that's important. There's going to be intensity, but not nearly as much as you're going to see in a playoff game. Regardless, we're going to see how it all unfolds coming up here in about 20 minutes or so. When the Lightning score 4 or more goals or force a shutout, you're in a free double stack at any participating Tampa area Wendy's with any purchase upon request. Offer valid for 24 hours after tonight's game. Ben Pierce is standing by with Nick Paul. Let's go to that interview on Lightning Radio.
All right, Nick, going up against tonight an Atlantic Division opponent. I know it's getting toward the end of the year. What's the biggest focus for your group right now?
Yeah, I think the biggest focus for us is coming out strong. I think we could have a better first period, and from there, keep building our game like we have in the second and third. But, just have a good start tonight.
I know you guys have been able to come back and get some points for these last couple of games despite being down early. What is one thing maybe you want to focus on to start tonight?
I think just getting into the game early, getting our legs into it, carrying pucks, not making the hard play, make the simple play and finish checks. I think when we get into it physically, our whole game takes a better step.
Obviously, this group, we're getting close to the end of the year. When you look at this team, how do you feel like you guys have grown maybe from game 1 to now?
Yeah, I think this whole season has been growing. You look at our injuries and the guys that have gone down and guys have stepped up, and the development of players that, we brought up and what they've added to the team, guys getting out. And when you can do that, going into a playoff run, knowing your team's deep and that you have someone that can step up if someone goes down, multiple guys that can do that, it's where you want to be going to playoffs.
Thanks, Nick.
Thank you.
All right, boys, appreciate that. All new episode of Recharge, by the way, is out, entitled Iron Sharpens Iron. This episode covers the Lightning's return from the Olympic break, battling through a 4-game losing streak and welcoming back Corey Perry. Recharge is available now on the Lightning's YouTube channel. When we return, we'll talk to the panel. We'll get their thoughts on the game tonight. Nikita Kucherov back in the lineup and so much more. That'll be Bobby the Chief Taylor, Eric Rolinson, and Ben Pierce. I am Greg Linnelli. Lightning Radio pregame show continues back after this on Lightning Radio.
Is your child interested in being the next hockey superstar? If so, the Lightning have just the program to get them started. Learn to Play, presented by Outback, is the perfect way to start your child's hockey journey. This program is built for kids 5 to 10 years old who haven't played before. Each kid receives a complete set of hockey gear and 8 weeks of on-ice instruction from Lightning alumni and staff at rinks across Tampa Bay. Visit lightninghockeydevelopment.com/learn-to-play to sign up your child today.
Does your business need food service or housekeeping supplies? The MVPs at Imperial Dade distribute over 60,000 items, including cleaning chemicals and janitorial supplies, food service packaging, paper products, floor maintenance equipment, and more. The experts at Imperial Dade can recommend environmentally preferable options and help with labor reduction strategies. Imperial Dade has been serving businesses in Florida for over 80 years and has locations throughout the Sunshine State. Imperial Dade is a proud supporter of the University of South Florida and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Visit imperialdade.com to learn more.
Hey Lightning fans, don't let cold and flu symptoms keep you on the bench. Power through your day with Mucinex Kickstart. Fast, all-in-one, and done relief with a jolt of instant cooling sensation. That's a game-winning play. Relief with a kick. Mucinex Kickstart. Go Bolts. Use as directed.
Your team always knows how to stay cool under pressure, and so does Cox Heating and Air Conditioning. If your AC is skating on thin ice, turn to your trusted Carrier experts for over 60 years at Cox Heating and Air Conditioning. Are you ready for the summer heat? Cox Air has you covered with your own personalized maintenance plan. For only $99 for first-time customers, our certified technicians visit your home and keep you cool as the rink. So when your home feels more like a penalty box, it's Cox Heating and Air Conditioning for the win. Go to coxair.com today. License number CAC 1816108.
MSC Cruises feel so stylish and European. Let's espresso and gelato.
Espresso and gelato, those aren't verbs.
Yeah, on MSC Cruises they are.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm into the American stuff. Let's coffee and soft serve.
Sounds like a plan. Maybe later we can chaise lounge and espadrille?
I think you mean pool chair and flip-flop.
For a limited time, get up to 30% off cruises, plus kids sail free.
To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
Hi, folks. Phil Esposito here, Hockey Hall of Famer. Well, who knew that I was going to go a little bit deaf? I lost my hearing a little bit. People kept telling me, what's wrong with you? You can't hear. So guess what? They were right. I went to Audibel. Audibel took care of me. It was incredible. Audibel, they are terrific. And by the way, Audibel's a proud sponsor of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Book your free hearing test now at floridahearing.com. Hear better, live better.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that a happy place comes in many colors, like ones that inspire a sense of wonder, or a new flavor that makes life just a little bit sweeter, or one to celebrate those moments that lift you to new heights. We can reawaken any space to make your happy place your home. CertaPro Painters. That's painting happy. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated. Contractor license and registration information is available at CertaPro.com.
This is Lightning Radio.
It's always fun. Montreal Canadian is such a great organization, great historical organization. It's fun to play against those, and that's the team I grew up watching. So it's always fun to play them. It's very special.
Pretty special for Yanni Gourde, and he's hoping for a big game tonight. This is his 24th game versus Montreal. 8 goals, 7 assists, and is a +4 against the Canadiens. And that, the Lightning are hoping, continues tonight. Our panel is with us. Glad you're with us here on the Lightning Radio pregame show. We've got Eric Rolinson from LightningInsider.com, Bob the Chief Taylor, and of course I'm Greg Linnelli. And boys, great to be with you here. And should be a fun game anytime Montreal's involved. It's always fun, but they've got a really good team this year.
You're going to see two teams that love to play fast.
Yeah.
You know, so you got to look at what's going to be the difference. Lightning's power play could be, because Montreal struggles with the penalty kill, but they're very, very good on the power play. both these teams can score.
Yeah.
There's no problem scoring. So who can ever defend the best and keep the other team off the score sheet the least will have the best chance to win.
And I'll say this. If the Lightning are going to have another slow start tonight, they will not be in this game.
Yeah.
Montreal will skate circles around them if they're going to be slow. Remember the third period back in December when these two teams met and the Lightning were just hanging on the third period? The first period could be like that if the Lightning are going to come out and play like they have the previous 4 or 5 in the first period. They have to be ready for this game. Montreal smells blood, right? This is the proverbial 4-point swing. Either Montreal's 2 points within Tampa Bay or they're, 6 points back. Yeah. With just 2 weeks left in the season. So Montreal sees that, senses that, understands that, and Marty's going to have them ready. Marty St. Louis is going to have this team ready. They're young, they're hungry, they're fast. They got a taste of the playoffs last year. They expect to do more things this year, and they can make a statement tonight. They feel they can make a statement if they can beat the Lightning here, and they're going to be ready for it. So the Lightning have to have a good first period.
I can see the intensity in his eyes. I'm starting to get a little fired up here.
See the fire in his eyes?
This could be a first-round matchup, too.
Yeah.
Does that go into a player's mind for something like this, or is it too early?
It's way too early.
Way too early. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, both teams know that they have to really do something here tonight.
Yeah.
The Lightning, it's not the game over if they lose, but for Montreal, you're still going to be in a dogfight. There's guys behind you that can still catch you for that third spot rather than a wild card. So this is going to be a really interesting game, and because Montreal plays fast, they can fly. Where they struggle sometimes is behind their own blue line. So we've seen that happen with our team as well. So it's going to be a very interesting game, I think.
I am a little curious, though, to your point. Like when Tampa Bay played Buffalo, what was the talk coming out? Well, if we face them in the playoffs, we want to let them know who they're messing with right now, right?
Well, that game turned ugly.
It did. And I'm not saying that that's going to be the case tonight because it's a different situation. I mean, Montreal was in the playoffs last year. Buffalo was trying to make a statement for themselves. But I don't wonder if the Lightning has a little bit of that same approach, right? It's not too early for the quote-unquote message sending. I don't think it's going to turn that way because these are two pretty valuable points on the line for both teams. But Scott Sabourin's in the lineup for Tampa Bay. Oliver Bjorkstrand is going to be the scratch. So is that John Cooper's way of saying we are going to be a tougher team to play? Just if you face us in the playoffs, this is what you can expect. I'm curious to see if that's how it plays out from a Tampa Bay perspective.
I think the intensity will be there. And does that lead to some extra stuff?
Yeah.
It could.
Well, we've talked for the last 2 games for sure, and possibly 3 out of the last 5, saying that we got to get a really good start.
Yeah.
And we've been totally wrong. But this is one I really believe that if you as he said, if you get off to a poor start tonight, it's going to be like trying to climb Mount Kilimanjaro to get back in that thing.
I like that.
Yeah, they're dangerous. They got a lot of good young offensive players. Demidov and Slavkovsky. Suzuki's closing in on 100 points. Cole Caulfield is closing in on 50 goals.
Incredible.
I mean, they got some really good young offensive talent. As Chief said, they do struggle to defend. And, listening to Marty St. Louis talk this morning, he knows that that's the area they have to be better at. They've worked on it. They've tried to get better at it. He feels that the forwards are doing a better job of coming back because that's always kind of a big thing. Your forwards love to score goals. They don't like to play so much in their own end, but he's kind of got them understanding the importance of back checking, and we'll see if Montreal is going to try and take that approach tonight. That they know that they have to play better defensively, even though they've got all these great young offensive stars.
Kucherov back. Yeah. Obviously, we saw the power play struggle without him. I mean, a lot of things struggle when he's not in the lineup. When you're coming off being sick, that first game back, a little bit of a struggle, or does the game slow down for you and you have one of your better games sometimes?
Yeah, and also you are sick, obviously, no problem, but you're also getting a rest.
Yeah.
A forced rest, let's put it that way.
Right.
So I think you can get a little bit more relaxed that way. And one of the things that you have to, he'll be ready because when you're at this time of year and you've missed 2 games or 3 games and you're really anxious to get back in there. So that'll be a big factor for him and push him up.
And I think you saw Connor McDavid get a couple of goals and 3 points on Saturday. We talked about that.
Was he pillow fighting?
And Connor McDavid doesn't pillow fight. He fights with his points on the board.
Yes, he does.
So you knew that Cooch was not feeling well if he missed Sunday's game. So I think he's going to be pretty fired up for this game. We don't know exactly what was wrong. If he was energy drained for those couple of days. I'm sure he was in some ways. But I expect if he's ready to play, he's going to be ready to play. And I expect to have that kind of a night for Nikita Kucherov tonight.
Bjorkstrand, you mentioned scratched. It's been a tough year for him.
Yeah,
does that motivate you as a player? I mean, look, when I get back in, I gotta do something.
Well, he's played, he's been a pretty good producer on the power play in that second unit. That second unit gets about 4 seconds a game. So, they don't really get a whole lot of time in the power play. But, it's been a kind of a tough adjustment to this team for the last year and a half because, when he was out west, he was a pretty good point producer and goal producer, but he was playing in the top six too on a more consistent basis. So you got more power play time, more ice time, and that helps you. But I think he's just struggled a little bit, probably. Maybe with the lesser ice time you get, might be something that you don't really get in the game or warmed up as much or keep yourself warm as much.
And I don't wonder. I'm not trying to give Oliver an excuse because he wouldn't say it either way.
Yeah.
That leg injury he had last year.
That was a tough one.
Serious leg injury. Like that was a pretty serious leg injury, and he's a guy who in his career has been a good skater.
Yes.
Right. That's been that and the wrist shot have been a big parts of his game, and he just hasn't been able to use that speed, and I just don't wonder if the leg. Like I've seen the scar. It's basically the entire top half of his leg.
It's nasty.
The scar. And it was a disgusting surgery. Like if anybody's watched like The Pit, it's 10 times worse than watching The Pit on HBO Max. It's some of the surgery he had to go through. So again, I'm not giving him an excuse and a crutch, but I don't wonder if that factors into the type of year because before he got hurt last year, he was just starting to look comfortable with this team on the power play, getting some of those minutes, right? And then he got the injury. He didn't get to play in the playoffs, and you didn't get to see the impact that he could potentially have. So, I'm hoping that for his sake and for the team's sake, because, you asked me the question last week on Power Lunch, what kind of an impact he could have. He could be an impact player in the postseason. He's done it in his career, right? He has that ability because of that wrist shot that he has. So he has the ability to make that sort of a big impact on a team. And I'm hoping that he can get there. It's been a very difficult year for him. He's only got, 2 5-on-5 goals all year.
Got 9 power
It's been a struggle. There's no doubt about it. The ice time factors in, but you earn your ice time. And he hasn't earned the ice time. So it's you hope that he understands that and finds a way to make an impact on this team in the postseason.
When his number's called, be ready.
Yeah.
Right? That's
the mindset. But when sometimes it's hard. You're sitting a long time. But,
I get it. That's what's called being a professional, right? I guess.
So tonight, Lightning have to limit time and space with the puck on this club. They really have to do that.
Dipsy do.
Nope. You got to be in their face quickly.
Yeah.
Just really limit their ability because they handle a puck really, really well.
They're dynamic.
Yeah.
Boys, thank you.
Just like
You're
you.
dynamic. You beat me to it. I can't blame you for that comment, though. I appreciate that. When the Lightning win, you get 50% off your favorite pizzas the next day from Papa John's. Just use the promo code BOLTSW when you order online or on the app. Papa John's, the official pizza partner of the Tampa Bay Lightning. And weekdays at noon, Dave Michigan and I host Lightning Power Lunch, presented by Refrum. It's an hour of hockey talk for your lunch hour. You can listen live in the Lightning mobile app, watch the video live on Facebook, YouTube, and X. And if you miss the show, you can download the podcast on your favorite app. Listen anytime. We encourage you to do it. We do it every day, noon to 1. We'll be there tomorrow for you, taking your questions and talking about this Lightning team and hopefully 2 points. We'll come back. More pregame as we're getting you set for Lightning and Canadians coming up in about 8 minutes on Lightning Radio.
As part of our 90th anniversary celebration, we have enhanced our cash-out refinance home loan. With our new limit, you can now receive up to 90% of your loan to value, providing you with more flexibility and financial freedom. If you have a $400,000 home, receive up to $360,000 with your cash-out refinance. Jumbo loans over $850,000 are available. Get cash for hurricane season, school expenses, or upcoming holidays. Ask about our new rates or learn more at gtefinancial.org/home refi.
The Lightning Foundation's 50-50 raffle, presented by Moffitt Cancer Center, supports hundreds of local charities. Each home game has a single pot with the winner selected during the third period. Visit bolts5050.com to purchase tickets. Do good and win big.
Looking to sell your home in this challenging real estate market? Trust the Duncan Duo team at LPT Realty, Tampa Bay's #1 real estate team. Hi, this is Andrew Duncan, and we've sold thousands of homes when other agents failed to sell them, like recently in South Tampa, Brandon, Carrollwood, Riverview, Odessa, St. Pete, and Clearwater. We know how to win in tough conditions and get maximum exposure. We can guarantee your home sold or get you an instant cash offer. Go with the best at DuncanDuo.com. That's DuncanDuo.com.
Hi, folks. Phil Esposito here, Hockey Hall of Famer. Well, who knew that I was going to go a little bit deaf? I lost my hearing a little bit. People kept telling me, what's wrong with you? You can't hear. So guess what? They were right. I went to Audibel. Audibel took care of me. It was incredible. Audibel, they are terrific. And by the way, Audibel's a proud sponsor of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Book your free hearing test now at floridahearing.com. Hear better, live better.
Man, these nights have been cold.
Heh, not that cold.
Well, you're from Mississippi, honey. We're not used to winter in Florida.
Especially at night if your power goes out.
Yeah, if that happens, call Bolt Electric.
And we're on our way.
Better yet, call us before that happens to you.
We'll give you our home electrical health and safety check so you can rest comfortably.
We're also experts in installing whole home surge protection.
Guaranteed to protect your electrical system from energy surges.
Just call Bolt.
Online at boltelectric.com.
When the heat is on the ice, or in your home, you can trust Cox Heating and Air Conditioning to keep things cool. For over 60 years, Tampa Bay has turned to the trusted carrier experts at Cox Heating and Air Conditioning for repairs, installation, and unbeatable service. Are you ready for the summer heat? Cox Air has you covered with your own personalized maintenance plan. For only $99 for first-time customers, our certified technicians visit your home and keep you cool as the rink. Go to coxair.com today. License number CAC 1816108.
One day you're serving in the military, and then the next day you come home and you're dealing with an injury. Addiction is hard. You have to reach out for help. The recovery side of it is amazing. You get to a place where you're proud of yourself again.
If you're struggling with prescription opioids, there is hope. Recovery is possible. Contact Central Florida Behavioral Health Network at cfbhn.org. Central Florida Behavioral Health Network is a managing entity contracted with the Department of Children and Families.
This is Lightning Radio.
Here's point left circle. Braden Point goes cross ice. Lilleberg right circle. Centers it. Score! Corey Berry! The Lightning relentless on that shift, and they go back up 3-2 with 13:08 left to go.
I don't know. You look around, there's not a lot of people that can do it. Very, very, very few. It's almost like the LeBron James of hockey. But he just keeps going. You come to the rink, he's in there taking care of his body, doing what he needs to do, and he just loves the game and just keeps, I don't know, he's still an amazing player.
Nick Paul and Corey Perry, he is still an amazing player, and he's been tremendous for Tampa Bay so far since coming over in the trade. By the way, for every point that Nick records this season, he's going to donate $150 to the Crisis Center of Tampa Bay. As the presenting partner of Points by Paul, Slide Insurance is generously matching these donations. That's $300 to support mental health in Tampa Bay for every point Nick scores. By the way, Ben is part of the Into the Blue podcast. He was joined by Hall of Famer Dave Andrechuk. And with John Tortorella being hired in Vegas, Ben asks Dave his favorite Tort story.
We're in a video session, right? And if you know the dressing room, the video room is actually inside the main locker room. Yep. And the screen comes down and everybody's ready. He wants everybody to get ready for it. Well, Vinny Prospel is sitting, getting ready for the meeting, but he's got his golf shorts on and he's got his golf pants on, and basically he's got everything on except his golf shoes.
Yeah, he's ready for his tea time. Yeah.
He's ready for his tea time. And I sensed that Torts was staring at him. He did not like that. He didn't like the fact that, we're just going to go through this video and I'm going to go and play golf. So needless to say, it was a 2-hour video session because of Vinny Prospel.
Just had to make sure he could make the tea time.
Yes. And I know he went back to Nigel, and Nigel says, well, that's all I got. He says, well, go and get something else. Put something else on there. Let's talk. We went over like 3 or 4 games, which usually we went over only one period. We went over a lot, and we were just sitting there, and we were all staring at Vinny Prospal, knowing that this is why we're here.
That's good stuff. Dave Anderchuk with Ben Pierce, Into the Blue podcast. A great story on John Tortorella. We'll take a break. We'll come back, kick it over to the guys calling the game tonight. The radio voice of the Lightning, Dave Michigan, the Hall of Famer Phil Esposito on Lightning Radio.
At PNC Bank, the official retail bank of the Tampa Bay Lightning, we've always taken a boring approach to handling your money. Not only is it smart, it's reliable. And why would we ever want to be unreliable with anyone's money? Some of those customers could be big, tough hockey players who gladly give up their teeth for a win. Oh, that's going to hurt. But really, we just think boring is the smartest way to help ensure your money's there for exciting things in life. Like intentionally placing your body in front of a frozen rubber puck traveling at 100 miles per hour. PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865. PNC Bank, National Association, member FDIC.
Hey Lightning fans, don't let cold and flu symptoms keep you on the bench. Power through your day with Mucinex Kickstart. Fast, all-in-one, and done relief with a jolt of instant cooling sensation. That's a game-winning play. Relief with a kick. Mucinex Kickstart. Go Bolts. Use as directed.
The Bone, WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete, and 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. The Bone is the official Tampa Bay Lightning radio station.
This season of the Tampa Bay Lightning is presented by Advent Health.
Gets the left circle. Zips it to Kucherov right circle. Centers point. Shoots! Score! Score!